Yo, Vega's in the game.
2 against 1. It was one of the only fighting games that you could pause, double team the opponent. Look at Chuck's reaction.
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
Welcome everyone to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. It's a beautiful day. Hope everyone out there is safe.
It's nighttime.
It is nighttime. We are your hosts, Al G857.
The 23rd Stallion.
Sticks.
Turbo 57.
And your boy Big Chuck. What up?
What's good?
What's good?
What's good?
What's good? What's good?
What's good?
What's good? What's good? So how you guys doing first off? How you guys doing out there?
I'm good. I got
great,
some tequila in my system. I'm fantastic.
You drink that.
Life is
Him
good.
growing a beard.
No, you're not.
Growing a little bit.
You got no beard.
Yeah, I got
growing
the
a
quarantine
beard.
beard going.
Kev, you ain't got no beard. What the hell you
Baby
talking
face over there.
about? He was so satisfied with that.
Yeah. Can't grow a beard, man.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna over it. It gets too spiky.
Ah,
It gets too
spiky.
spiky. I ain't doing
You gotta let it grow, bro.
gotta let it
Nah,
grow.
man.
Gotta call that quarantine Kev.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
What you gotta do is let it grow and then braid it.
oh man.
Ew.
Put rubber bands in it.
You need some dreadlock beard. That's what you need. That's the look. That's the look you've been waiting for. I'm telling
Actually, yeah, hell yeah, man. You gotta do the Rasta style.
you always wanted dreadlocks. You gotta do it in the beard.
Yeah. Then we can say your beard is weird.
That's not a bad idea. I'll think about that. Shake things up a little bit on this side, you know?
Your beard is weird.
Your beard is weird.
Before we continue, just want to let everybody out there know if you have any questions in the chat, feel free to do so and throw it in there because Big Choco will be on that chat.
He'll be all up on that.
He'll be all up on it.
All up on that.
All up in it.
Yeah, all up
All
on
up, all over the walls. And then let me stop.
Ew, man.
What you talking about?
All up
Man,
in
right
it.
What you
there.
talking about in that chat?
Wow.
Oh man, it's gonna be
All right.
it's gonna be a grimy podcast.
I know. I took it. I
Is
took
it?
it there. I
Very
didn't
bad.
mean to, but just like every podcast, we talk about the games we've been playing every week, or for the week rather. And you know what? This time I want to start first.
I
man.
just want to say,
Nah.
why don't you start with
I
your
wanna
like
start.
8 games?
I know. I
I don't know how you play 95.
Yeah,
played
for
95
real.
games. No, because 2 of them I play every day, and it's like it's a no brainer. Like everybody knows what the fuck I play for the most part.
Everybody knows you play.
Play with yourself.
Tetris 99, of course, I've been playing that every single day, doing the daily challenges, fitness boxing, and doing it every day. Good stuff. Damage in Transit.
Oh God,
Oh,
Jesus!
snap.
Oh man,
How's that?
It's a good game. It's a good game. Very well made. The music is very relaxing. The controls are responsive. It's an awesome co-op game.
oh man.
Very fun co-op. I looked online to see if there was anyone else who did like a co-op version of it. No,
Nobody would put themselves.
we're
through
the
this
only
shit.
ones apparently that did that. Thanks to the developers, I forget their names. There's three guys.
Yeah, it's not like a.
It's not
like
a company. It's
Yeah.
literally 3 guys. They're actually fellow New Yorkers as well. From
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Very good game though. We have the video will be out shortly. We'll be with our first impressions of
We
it.
did 25 stages,
Yeah. Without giving too much info because we're gonna
How many
it'll be
stages
in
are
deep-
there?
150 or 120,
120.
120. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a ways to go.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, this, I'll tell you what this is.
Chunk.
We were
Yeah.
very happy
Yeah.
with the fact that we completed those. And then we're like, all right, now we're done. And this guy had the nerve to say to me today, I was just thinking about it, man. We should go back in and beat it. I'm like, what? You want to put yourself through that? That
know
is
why.
one of the most mentally fucked up games I've ever played in my life. I was,
Do it. Play all
dude,
the
it
way.
fucked me
No,
up for 2
the
days. I
same-
couldn't
same.
think. I couldn't think.
I had some work to do, like editing stuff, and like I couldn't even focus on it because my brain was just like shot. I just watched TV. I was like, I just need to watch TV.
Nice.
Veg on the couch, watch TV. I can't think right now. I need to watch some stupid.
I need
like,
the
trash.
rest of level 857 to watch the video.
Oh, yeah.
Because you need to see the pain.
Can't wait.
Oh well,
Pain.
well the people out there will see it. We have a
Oh.
first impressions video coming soon, so
Oh my God.
be on the lookout for that. We don't want to say any
Yeah, I'll
more.
try my
but
best not to.
however, oddly enough, I don't know what it is. It's like I'm very like it's a well-made game. It's a good puzzle It's not even platforming. It's like a puzzle.
It's puzzle hell.
It is kind of like a platformer,
just
but it's
hell.
it's crazy, and it's so simple to play.
So kind of like Portal.
It's literally two.
There's some Portal in there.
Yeah, there's
some Portal in
where
there.
you have to work together,
Chalk's like, no.
and like timing, like a timing is like
you'll
like
see it.
you have to
You'll see it. You'll see the pain.
You'll see.
Chalk, you would not like this.
You gotta play Method Man.
Coming soon. Another game. This is a new
Bring the
game I
pain.
actually bought from the eShop. Iron Cryptical.
How did you find that?
It's a it's funny because I saw it in the eShop. I saw
How
the
did
video
you find that?
and there was no video on the eShop. And I was like, this looks interesting. And I read the synopsis. It said this is like what is it? They said it was like Overcooked and Smash TV and like Ghosts and Goblins put together, kind of. But it's basically like the way I would describe it is like it's a medieval Smash TV with 4-player co-op. Drop in, drop out.
I saw it. It
co-op.
looks pretty interesting.
It's really good. The music is pretty good. It's a small developed, like it's very really indie, but it's a really well made game. And then I did some research on it, and I was like, oh. And then I saw it on sale, and I was like, oh, this is
$5.
pretty good.
Gotcha.
yeah. So I picked it up. That I have an overlay set up for it also for us to do. Whenever this whole thing dies down a little, and we can actually physically get together to play. But
Gotta wear a bubble suit now, man.
yeah, man.
Yo, Turbo, Chalk, you got a bubble suit. What you got?
Yeah. Oh, another game which you guys already know, but the people out there probably already know too. Moving Out.
Yeah.
We got the chance to play that. Awesome stuff. It was a great game.
Very fun.
A lot of
Very, very fun. And of course, Battle Chasers. I've been playing Battle Chasers. That fucking game, man. That's
You
one
got
of
to
those.
grind.
I had to grind.
You got
It's
to
it's
grind.
fun. It's good.
grind.
But
dig.
it's one of those like you have to grind and grind. I had to do a dungeon 3 times
Damn.
because they have different levels of it.
So it's like Fantasy
And you have
Star
to like,
2
and
type.
you have to like, yeah.
Damn.
You have to grind so much, man, and then you have to like find parts and craft like your armor. Everything has a crafting system. Everything.
Grind.
dig.
And you had in order to fucking get it, you have to like go into battles, and it's like, it's crazy. And it did good though. I leveled up my characters up to level 11, and I was like, oh, this is dope. And then I got lost in the dungeon, and it reminded me of when I got lost in the water dungeon, whatever in
Zelda.
Zelda, yeah, in
One of the
Ocarina of
worst
Time.
gaming experiences ever.
And that's when I was like, I'm done. But instead of doing that, I was like, I left the dungeon and I went back to the town to see, if I can do a side quest. And one of the gatekeeper or whatever gave me a side quest. I take it, and I got my ass handed to me. Everybody was like triple. They were like level 50. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This game, what the fuck, man?
You gotta grind.
So I don't know, man. I'm on like the fence, man. It's like, do I continue grinding and playing this fucking game, or
Gotta step your game up.
just I'm good. The game is good.
I think you went the wrong way.
Yeah, maybe that's.
I don't know
maybe
if I'm
that's what
playing
is.
it right. I don't know if I'm.
If a lot of people finish it in like 10, 15 hours,
They
then
said
you might,
15 hours.
You might be doing the wrong shit.
Is the average on average? So I'm like, I must be playing this thing wrong. I don't know what it is.
Time to look up a walkthrough.
Yeah, man.
Just
Am
to see
I
where
in
they
the
went.
right? Am I in the right area?
Yeah, man.
But talk to her at the end of the game. Okay, that makes more sense.
That's pretty much it, man. That's all I've been playing.
Mine is easy.
Ooh.
Moving Out.
Yeah.
That was all I played. This
That was
week.
it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like you said, very fun 4 players. Reminds me of Overcooked, but less stressful so far. It's more fun, like just off the bat, because it's not as hectic.
Because everyone kind of has the same job.
Yeah.
And
yeah. You don't have
Overcooked,
to-
you gotta set jobs to people in Overcooked.
Yeah, you have to know your role in that game. But in this one, as long as you know what you're doing
shut your mouth.
and you got team, as long as you know your teammate and y'all are working together, then you can get it done.
Yeah.
But
Definitely got to call out names and stuff like that. Like, yo, help me with this. Help me with this.
There's a lot of different scenarios about what goes on in the levels, which is cool.
Yeah, you have to really verbally communicate.
Yeah. But my next game is still Ori, Will of the Wisp, and I'm gonna do that next. So hopefully next week you'll hear me talk about that.
Yeah.
But these weeks fly by, man. They fly by so fast.
You know what we got to start? We got to start, what was that? Good job.
They do.
Yeah, good job.
Good job.
We played good job.
Tools Up also. That's another one.
We got to put some streams of that up.
It's like Overcooked, but instead of moving, you're building stuff.
But we probably won't be playing anything except
Oh, dear.
Streets of Rage 4,
Rage 4.
which is coming out.
Shit.
So, yeah, next week you'll definitely hear that name.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, that's it for me.
That's it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How about you, man?
Kev, you can go.
Oh, I was gonna say, Eric. Go.
I ain't up yet.
Kev, never mind. Eric.
I mean,
Forgot about Eric. My
It
bad.
doesn't matter. No, I was kidding. What am I playing right now? Oh, had my second stream of 3000th Duel the other day. I'm probably almost halfway done with the game. Very good. Very dope Metroidvania game. Definitely got some cool...
It's a lot.
yeah, there's so many of them nowadays, especially indie ones. This one's good though. It's I like the combat. I like the music. Music's very Castlevania-esque. The boss fights, they're like the right difficulty. Because there's some that you could pull off and be like, yo, I waxed the shit out of that boss. But then there's some that's like, all right. Like the last boss I played beat me like probably 14 times in a row because I ran out of items very quickly on the first playthrough. And I thought, all right, I don't need items for this guy. And then I ran out of this shit and I'm like, oh, I got to fight this guy with no items. I'm like, shit. And he started cheating. So I'm like, all right, I got to really I'm not patient when it comes to bosses. I just want to kill them as soon as possible. And if you make me wait for some bullshit, that's when I eventually cave in and like get myself killed. But
it's possible to beat them.
Yeah. It's not. You're not gonna sit there and be like, I can't beat this game.
Is there a pattern?
It's like
There's definitely a pattern forming here. But no, awesome. It's an awesome game. Very, very dope game. I like the sound effects too. Like when you hit somebody, like with the sword, there's a certain like loud clanging noise that they have in there. That's pretty dope.
Like an airy thwomp.
No, not a thwomp. He said like an airy
thwomp.
Like an airy thwomp. So that's dope. Obviously, God of War, or God of War 4. No one calls it, but I call it God of War 4.
God of War PS4.
I'm probably halfway through the game. There's all right, like when I started it, like when I played it, like for the first maybe 3-4 hours, I'm like, all right, this game's dope. Beautiful looking game, action's dope, all that good stuff. But last night I got to a certain part. No spoilers. I'm not gonna do that to anybody, especially Turbo and Al who didn't play it yet. But oh my god, that part! I said, okay, this is what I envisioned. This is like the type of hype. Like everyone's saying, oh, this is the greatest game, 10 out of 10. Okay, now I see why. I see why this is heading towards the 9 or 10
Game of the
year type of.
It's hooked them.
That moment was like, can't wait to play again. This is completely opened up the game for me without revealing anything. So definitely awesome. And of course, as always, every week, Smash Brothers Ultimate. Except this week, I've been killing every one of you bitches that I face online. All of y'all have been catching that L.
Where's
hardcore.
the proof? Where's the proof?
I got it. I'll upload it. I'll upload it. Don't make me upload it right now. I'll stop this podcast.
We want proof. Go ahead.
Don't make me shut this whole podcast down right now.
Just go upload it.
Don't make me shut this whole podcast down.
Yeah, we got other people to talk.
All
We can do it.
Wow.
But got Terry and Marth up to the 6 millions. Rest of my characters 5 millions, high 4s or whatever. But been playing that, trying to make sure that I could learn how these cheap bastards play, because I don't play cheap. I actually learn how to use the characters, and I fucking stab you in the face. And that's all I'm playing.
Anger management, y'all.
Wow.
I'm telling you how it is.
How about you?
That was a
That's
game
hilarious.
I missed, but I'll let Kev tell it.
No, but he's drinking right now.
Wargroove Double Trouble.
What?
All right, tell us what you've been playing.
Wargroove Double Trouble.
Man. I didn't bring it up for a
We had-
reason, but you.
We had it was a very decisive. Sorry,
he said divisive
Well, it was
twice.
divisive. The ending was divisive. No, the ending was divisive, but we had like a very airtight strategy the whole time.
I
I
fucked
was
it up.
at the top of the.
I fucked it up,
At the
man.
bottom, and we were just.
No, I
advancing.
fucked it up. That was it. It was just
And
me.
Al made one bonus.
Yeah, no, I fucked it up, man.
Damn.
It totally just
2 hours, man. We were fighting for 2 hours.
Damn.
Stream.
And
Wait, after 2 hours?
We were
Yes.
literally like, well, we were at the finish line. Like, you know, you could.
We were at
We
the
were
end.
like-
we
we
were
heard
3 moves away from winning the battle.
I hope you guys didn't delete that video because
no,
you
it's
need that
gone.
as like an outtake.
No,
somewhere.
it's gone. It's gone.
Oh, come on, man.
It's
People
gone,
need to
dude.
see-
It's gone. I'm like, no, we got to replay this.
I wanted to see the
You gotta
heartbreak.
replay this.
You know that was hard.
Oh, I see the face.
I think I still have my.
Oh,
you do?
you guys zoom
Oh,
in.
shit.
You guys zoom in on
I
someone's
deleted
face.
my shit.
Oh man.
Nah, my face was like, oh no.
That was a painful
'Cause
one.
it-
Because we
it's-
won. The one before that was 4 hours. This was an easier battle
Yeah.
too. It was an
I know,
easier
that's the
battle.
fucking crazy part.
You know,
too.
and we were just taking
Yeah.
it down
From the get-go.
And then that one
Yeah.
move. One move put his commander in the freaking headlights of a knight who criticals on the 6 squares. And Al moved his commander 6
I
squares.
have to. You know what? I gotta blame that. I gotta blame damage in transit. I gotta blame that fucking game.
Yo, that's the blame. That game's the
'Cause
blame
that
for
game-
everything that's going wrong in life.
The videos will be up soon, so you guys will be able to see. But there was many moments where
So it broke your brain.
your brain you have to pay attention to so much stuff at the same time that like, and it's specific. Like when you're working co-op, it's like you have to do something at that time, and I have to do something at this time. And it's like you have to pay attention to so much stuff. There's moments where you're just like
Your eyes are going like this.
you just fucking freeze like a deer in headlights because you're just like I don't know what the fuck.
your brain turns off.
I'm
Looks
like
like
I
a
knew I
teen
was
version
supposed to
of
do that, but my fucking hands didn't press the button because I'm there's too much shit going on.
Your brain turns off. Your brain turns
I
off.
remember I was like Eric, all right, go up. All right, press up. All right, press up, and then you just stood there. You're just
I just
watching
looked
this-
at, like-
you're just looking at the screen, and I'm like, and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, man. My brain shut up. I'm like, yeah. And then it would happen to me. I'm like, yeah. You're like, oh,
left.
all right, just left, and I'm like,
Shut off. It turns off.
yo, you.
It
And
just
then,
turns
and
off.
then it ruined your game.
It just fucking.
No, I was supposed to play God of
Wow.
War after we played Transit, and I said, "Oh my god, if there was a puzzle in God of War, I'm not. There's no way." I said, "No, I'm not playing this tonight." I was like, I can't play it because my brain is hurting. I can't do it.
Having
man.
to navigate
No.
stuff.
no video games for me.
No, I can't think right now. I got to take a break.
And
But,
you want to play that again?
Terrible.
Oh my god.
No, but the move that I did, I was thinking of something. I'll tell you exactly what happened. It was when I moved the commander right there, right in the path of the fucking knight. When I did that, I was thinking I would get 2 turns. Like I would get to drop him off, and then I would be able to attack. Because if I attacked him, I would have killed it, and it would have been the end. and I was like,
It's always next time.
fuck.
I was like, you can't move.
And
him.
once
I
you-
can't move any units.
And like every
Fuck 'em.
strategy game, once you make and confirm your fucking movement, you can't go back. Which it actually made me think this too.
Except for Fire Emblem,
Wouldn't it? Oh, you can.
of course you can.
You can go back on your moves.
And the last one.
The newer ones, yes.
See, that was the
They
thing.
got the rewind effect.
Like that's fucking cool.
I do that.
And you have to like you build it up or whatever.
I be
or-
fucking up all the time. I'm like, well, that was a stupid move. Rewind.
Ah. Do you build it up over time, or is it just like
It's just
I
a thing in the story that
to
you
use it a
get.
lot, 'cause I feel like
Yeah, you
it's
get like
cheating.
seven things sometimes.
Gotcha.
Sometimes 3 or whatever. But
damn?
like,
That would have been nice to have. 2 hours
especially if you
I
up the
would've used it
difficulty.
then.
Yeah, you need that.
for 2 hours in battle.
Yeah, after 2 hours battle, we deserve it.
And that other battle we had, the one before it, prior to that, was 4 hours. Holy shit!
Oh man, that battle was so.
That was
fucking
insane.
tough. Oh my
Well, this
God.
is gonna be 4
insane.
hours because you got to do it twice.
Well, yeah, technically, yes. But
What else you
yeah.
playing?
That's rough.
Oh, let's see. Other than that, same thing. Star Wars Fallen Order.
You didn't beat that.
And man,
Beat
no.
that.
And but I did get a really cool place, so I like the story. I really like the story.
I have a problem with the main character's
And what
face.
was the main? He reminds me of. He looks.
Don't
like
worry about the
somebody-
Joker. Don't worry about the
It
Joker.
looks like a goof.
And he's the dude that plays one of the Gallaghers on
Yep.
yes,
He looks like a goofball from high school.
That's
he's a good
funny.
actor though.
Yeah, he
a good
is.
actor.
That dude has so much range.
Except for
Right,
Star
yeah.
Wars games. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fucking
Damn,
around.
man.
I'm fucking around. I'm just joking. I'm
Jesus.
joking, guys. I'm joking.
Damn.
Would you rather that game than the movie than the
But
movie?
a little Fire Emblem.
Really?
Little Fire Emblem Three Houses. Yeah, because I went back to. I was on Edelgard's. Well, no, actually the church's because I messed up the Edelgard. So I was like, all right, I gotta continue this and beat this. So I played a little bit of that. So,
Fire Emblem is life.
Oh,
Yeah. That was it, though. That's
How
all
about you,
for this
Chop?
week.
Well, I've been playing some Gears 5.
No.
Unlocking all the stuff I need to unlock. I'm almost done. I've been playing some Marvel Ultimate Alliance with one of my best friends and my godson. Super fun.
Awesome game.
And they also just got Super Smash Ultimate, so I had to school them in that.
Oh, they just
Slap
got
them
it?
up a bit. Yeah, they just got it. So
The game's still selling.
They never
I was
played
swatting
before. That's
left and right. Yeah, I was swatting them left and right. My godson was talking. My godson was talking mad junk. He's like, I'm gonna smack you, Uncle Chuck. I'm like, no, you're not.
Damn.
Slap
Who were they
him
picking?
off the stage. I don't care if it's 5.
No, he's
I don't
got to
care if
learn.
it's
He's
5.
got to learn.
You got some wins though.
Damn.
Link, Donkey Kong, and Samus, because they didn't the account they used didn't have too many unlocked characters, so that's what they're gonna work on. Then they'll come back and I'll
That's
it
right.
again. You know what I'm saying?
this.
And
No mercy.
Of course,
No
I've been playing
mercy.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Practicing with my new squad, getting smacked up.
Who's
by those
your new
better than me.
squad?
My new squad is Adult Gohan, Trunks, and Vegito.
Who the hell is Vegeta?
Oh,
Getting
that's Kev's character,
dangerous.
Vegito.
The Cheetos.
The
No, it's
Cheetos.
not. That's not his
And
guy.
Trunks.
You better pick somebody else. That's not his
And
guy
Trunks.
anymore. I own him.
We'll see about that, Chuck. We'll see about that.
You better practice, bro.
I don't need to practice. I got you.
Okay. Okay.
I got you. I beat you one round last time. Next time is gonna be 2. I'll win that.
Okay.
I'll win it.
All right. We've been waiting 2 years for this, so
It's all right.
hopefully
I
you
thought it
can
was
make
longer.
that happen.
It's coming. It's coming.
It feels like 10
hope
years.
so.
Absolutely. Nope. The last punch I get on you is gonna be the money.
Dude, I don't like
All right,
that.
so-
Does not sound
It
right.
won't. It won't. It won't be. It's okay.
Pause.
You can pretend.
Yeah, pause. There's no pause, guys. Come on, dude.
Yeah, man.
Kev said that with like
I'm
conviction.
secure. I don't care, man.
It's gonna be the money shot.
It is what it is.
You're a
Nothing.
married man. You're a married man.
It's like the bank shot.
Yeah.
Still money, right? It's a bank.
He still ain't seen me,
The
son.
finisher. The
And
finisher. You could have said that.
Still ain't seen me.
I don't know about that one.
We'll see, Chuck.
I was going to take it further.
don't even.
I was going to take it further. With that.
Moving on to the next segment. Let's move along.
Are we going on to the news now?
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, shit. You're playing some more?
I'm done.
What else you got?
You play the same 3 games.
He said, "No, I'm done."
You play the same 3 games,
Well,
man.
Xbox doesn't have much. they have 2 games. One of those games he said was a Switch game. so I mean,
By the way, did you, Chuck, did you get the, you downloaded the Uncharted series, right? For anybody
Yes,
out there who
I did.
doesn't know, you can, actually, you still have time until May 5th. Sony is giving the Uncharted collection for free.
wow,
Without a PlayStation Plus membership, you could just download
That's
it. And
ridiculous.
and you get to keep it.
That's
And
Journey.
also Journey.
And Journey.
wow. Journey.
Free
Don't
for
stop.
free.
Yeah,
$99.
I'm not, yeah, it's not, yeah.
No. Oh, it's not the song. Okay, my bad.
All right. Let's talk about the news.
I wasn't feeling that game, but whatever.
Let's talk about the news, yeah.
Let's do the news.
Let's move into this news segment. So where's the music at?
Oh, hold up.
All right. Level 857 Video Game Podcast News segment.
All right.
That's so terrible.
Nintendo confirms 160,000 Nintendo accounts accessed in hacking attempts.
That's great. That's fantastic.
You guys get
I love
hacked?
Hey,
to hear
listen,
stuff like
there's millions of switches out there. There's a whole bunch of accounts. That's a little tiny slither.
Especially during the pandemic. That's great to have, right?
that. I know that's foul.
Oh, I just realized I didn't take the shot yet. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Well, you can do that anytime you like.
Yeah, cheers.
So Nintendo right now is disabling the ability to log into Nintendo accounts through the Nintendo Network ID. And this is funny because when I heard that there was a breach, I was like, you know what? Let me log into my account. And I did use the Nintendo ID usually.
Right.
And I was like, did I forget my password? Like, I can't get in here. I don't know how to get in here. So I can't get into there right now. So I guess I got to like make a new password, I guess. But I didn't know that they just disabled all the Nintendo Network IDs.
No, you just got hacked.
Wow.
Well, no, I did not.
We got all your info.
You got all your info.
So no, they said if you did get hacked, they would acknowledge it and give you an email to tell you that you've been hacked. Because they said nicknames, date of birth, countries, email addresses, they've all been accessed in the breach. So if you are and someone experienced fraudulent purchases. And what's funny is when they did announce this, I got $8.99 charged onto my Nintendo account. And I was like, what the hell? I didn't buy anything.
You got hacked.
No, it wasn't from a hack. This is from when I bought Mario Maker 2, and it came with the 12-month subscription
12
for online.
Oh, it came with 12 months.
So when you put in that 12 months of free online,
It renews every year.
they don't tell you that it automatically sets to a renew option for 3 months.
I knew that.
Yeah, I knew that too.
Yeah.
So
I think you just can't read.
it was months ago. And the amount of people they probably caught with this little scam they got going on.
It's not a scam.
I knew about it.
You didn't know. Whatever.
Did you read the fine print?
Then
Everyone knew but Jay.
last year. So listen,
Same thing when I got Tetris
about
99.
that.
Same exact thing. I got the online
I have.
service, and then I was like, oh, it said it will automatically renew.
And they email me. They tell me
Yeah,
that it's a
exactly.
month from being renewed.
exactly.
They didn't email me.
I feel like anytime you sign up for any online service, they say we
Yeah.
charge you
Yeah,
so
yeah.
and so.
But they
for
didn't
this
give me a
amount of
warning
time, and then
in mine.
It was in
default
writing, dude.
to
It
this
was there.
No, I know. In my email though, they didn't give me a warning email.
No, I mean
So,
when you purchase it.
I know then, but I'm saying they should tell you beforehand. But I already had 12 months that I could have added on. I didn't even use yet, so I still have another year. And they charged me. I'm like, man, listen, I'm taking my freaking card off this thing right now. I don't want y'all to use this at all. And I went in there and disabled it. But that was then. But when I tried to log in with this network ID, it didn't let me. So they said the best thing for you to do is to set the dual account sign in, so they can verify that you're the one doing it. So set that up, and you don't have to worry about this stuff.
I had that happen. Something similar to that happened to me with PayPal. Yeah, PayPal.
All the time.
Somebody hacked my PayPal account. I don't know where they were, but they fucking started buying a whole bunch of shit.
Bunch of McDonald's
like-
and stuff all the time.
Dude, no, it was like
$106 for Taco Bell.
no, it
on
wasn't.
my card.
It wasn't small. It was like a big purchases. Like I just remember, I'm
A
like,
ticket
dude,
to India.
It was like really, really big
Wow.
purchases, and I was like, "What the fuck is it?" Like
See, this is a good reason to not keep money in your account.
Not cool.
Well, it was linked to my fucking bank account, so
Exactly.
That happened
should
with
have
my
no bank.
that happened with my PayPal, but I had a hacked card that was on there. So it's like, go ahead, take it. There's nothing. You're not gonna get anything. It's already hacked.
no, but the solution was that the
But-
guy on the phone when I talked to customer service, it was
Do
it
enable
was that
two-factor authentication.
basically
You like that? Authentication.
two-factor authentication. It's basically when I log into PayPal now and to make any purchases or whatever online,
I can't.
I get a text message with a temporary 10-minute temporary code, so I can log into my account and then it gets erased after 10 minutes.
It's confusing because the Nintendo ID stuff was from the 3DS and the Wii U, and they don't really use that anymore. So you just sign in with your regular account because they have
Right.
2 accounts. It's dumb,
Right.
but you can link it.
Yeah, right. It's
You
like
can link
two
it because you get
accounts or
points for your
something.
stuff when you buy the
Constant.
games and all that. It's weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they just canceled that other one because it's old now, and they killed the store anyway. Like you can't even buy stuff on the 3DS anymore, which is crazy.
That was such a
Because even if
better
you
fucking
bought
store.
if you bought all your digital stuff and just say you messed up something, now you can't go in the store to download that stuff anymore ever again.
Yeah, they shut it down.
It's gone.
I don't like that.
gone.
Yeah,
That's
not
when you
cool.
gotta hack it.
I hate that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
You gotta hack it.
You're gonna have
It's the
to.
only way, man.
That's why I
The
don't mess with
firmware.
handhelds.
That's the only way.
When it happens to these stores, we're gonna find
That's
out.
what happens, man. You force people's hands, they're gonna get it one way or another.
Yeah. So do that 2-step
Say it. Say it.
authentication.
Awesome.
Authentication.
Two-factor account authentication.
Hey, we drinking here.
Authentication.
Damn.
Authentication.
Yeah, it's like someone cut him off. It's like he
Authentication.
got cut off by something.
I heard stuff in my ear.
It's amazing.
Authentication.
Automata.
Excuse
Automata.
me, excuse me, motherfucker.
I was thinking of Near Automata.
That's a
Too many words. Too many words.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
What's good, Overthink?
Moving on.
Overthinks
He's
in
in
the
the
chat.
chat. Yeah,
what's good,
What's going
Overthink?
on?
Oh,
What's
Overthink.
going
What
What
up,
up,
bro?
brother?
What's going on, Jason?
We can't read.
Yeah. Some of us can't read.
Some of us can't read right now.
Came in at an illiterate moment.
Well, he said we don't have this hacked account issue with Xbox. Right?
Because nobody has accounts on
nobody got
Xbox.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, right. Sony
Did get
got
hacked massively.
Sony
Yeah.
got
Sony several times.
hacked. And
No, they have.
Microsoft's never
They
been
have.
Yeah, like during Christmas, they always get hacked.
The
But
hacker was
Yeah,
like, why?
I mean, but-
Well, it's more of a shutdown of the network, not like a hacking of your accounts.
Oh God.
Oh,
But you can't stop these
All right.
hackers when they
Yo.
when it's popular, they come and get you.
That shot hit me. That shot hit me
yeah,
hard.
yeah.
That's why you don't have to worry about Xbox that much.
What'd you
It
have a
was
shot of?
Mitcher's whiskey.
really?
43%.
You good? You good over
Nice.
there? You out?
Well, I'm about to get this 9% beer.
Oh gosh.
Damn, man.
Yo, you're
Sorry, man.
wild.
Quarantine's got me bugging.
Shit.
Quarantine.
All right, well, you're cut off. Let me start. Last call for Stallion.
It's never last call for me.
All right.
So, moving on.
Wild.
Moving on.
Wild, bro.
Nintendo
kidding.
ends production on 3 Joy-Con colors for the Switch. So what does that mean, actually?
I don't even know.
So they're discontinuing the gray one, the yellow one, and the red ones. You know what I think it might mean?
White?
Is that the Mario Red or the Neon?
It doesn't look like the Mario red. I don't think they sold the Mario reds.
It looks like the Mario one.
I don't think they sold the Mario one separate. It came with the
Yeah.
system on the special edition.
I thought the
It came
Mario
with
one
the,
was only in
with
Japan.
Odyssey and the
they had
system,
they have
man.
green ones that were from Best Buy. Like, I'm not sure.
I always thought the Mario one was Japan only because when I remember looking for them.
I know it came with the Mario system. That came with Mario. It's like a special system.
Oh,
like,
yeah, you're
for
right.
one Black Friday. It's so old. The
But
system is
that's
so old now.
that's-
It's 3 years. It's crazy.
Bundled in, and they still have the same eShop. What the fuck?
Yeah, the eShop
Why
is
would
trash.
they cut the red one? The red one.
Well,
is the
listen, I
best
think
color.
that they might
Why
be
would they cut that?
like getting rid of these because they might be putting out a new version that doesn't drift. How about that, Nintendo?
I was actually just about to make a drifting joke.
Yo, get me a
It's time.
purple one.
It's time to get rid of your old Joy-Cons and put out new ones that don't drift. Maybe they
Yes.
figured it out. Maybe they needed that time to test it.
Give me a purple
What's up?
Joy-Con. I said, get me a purple Joy-Con.
I'm surprised they don't.
I was just about
They
to
had
say,
one.
they never did a purple
No,
one?
no, no.
They
They,
never
had, they
did.
had a purple and a yellow.
They don't have white.
That's crazy.
I want
They
a
don't
white.
even have white?
I want
No.
white. That's
Really?
Like easy. Like, come on.
I'm going to say yes and I'm going to say no to
purple
that
and a
because my hands be greasy sometimes. And, you know, like,
The new white colors don't really change color that much, like the old stuff.
I got
But
greasy hands.
because it's like
man.
Yeah.
frost
Yeah.
white.
I be
but-
having like wind sauce on my hands. I
You
don't
need
know,
to wash your
sometimes.
hands every
I'm
20
sorry,
minutes
man.
right now.
Why
Sometimes
are
I
you
don't know.
playing
I'm
games?
eating while I'm playing the game.
No, this
Just
is
grease
about
up
the
your
virus.
hands.
You need to wash
See,
your hands.
it's people like you. It's your fault. That
I know,
you-
right?
Dude, I'm in the privacy of my own home. I don't be going nowhere with no
spreading
buffalo.
that,
Touching
spreading that
people,
shit around.
touching people with chicken hands.
Chicken
That's how this happens. This is how this happens.
Chicken hands.
Shit, man.
Wash your hands, you savage.
But I think that this is the reason. This is the only reason I can think of that Nintendo can like change what they're doing with the Joy-Cons. Because
chicken hands.
what would be the reason to be getting rid of colors? Like you should have 10 colors
Yeah.
out. You should have 30 colors out.
Racism. Thank you, Kev.
Racism.
Thank you. Thank you.
They want segregation.
Nah,
So they don't even have black Joy-Cons.
They don't have money.
Black
to
Joy-Cons would be
manufacture it.
dope.
They don't even have
That's
black
crazy.
Joy-Cons.
or white.
They don't have matte, black, white, nothing.
Yeah, I would
You can get a panda color.
You know what'd be dope?
Come
You
on.
said you can get
Yo,
a
you know what'd be
panda?
dope? The
Not even silver.
clear, like see-through.
They don't have anything.
They don't have any of those crazy
They
ones.
still don't have the D-pad ones. Still.
I would say D-pad would be more important than the colors.
I've been saying that from the
Oh
D-pad
yeah,
for
D-pad. Yes.
But I don't know. I just don't know why they did like discontinue.
Look,
Nope,
look
nobody
Kevin's
knows.
face. He's like, I'm tired of y'all talking about Nintendo right now. Look at his face. He's mad upset. He's mad upset right now.
Now
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta feel.
Come on, man.
Kept giving the screw face.
Turbo's like,
What
yo, I'm
is-
gonna have to
alright,
send
you know
mine
what?
back in.
You know what?
Again.
I gotta ask Turbo. What do you think is their plan?
I think that they're going to add a silver.
But why get rid of
Great.
these?
They're probably going to add a different
Silver,
color
actually,
red,
silver.
'cause
silver
I love
that
red.
would be a
Silver
good
would be
color.
fly.
That's a cool color.
That's fly.
Like chrome
Silver,
color.
Give me gold. I want a
they're gonna-
gold Joy-Con.
All black.
They're gonna make
all
pink.
White.
They can make
Sorry.
tacky chrome colored ones.
Tacky chrome.
Like chrome gold and chrome silver.
I like to see Zelda gold color.
You would have
Joy-Con.
thought
That'd be
they would
great.
go
I
that
think
route
those.
by now.
Well, I remember. What was it? A couple of weeks ago, we had on the news the Joy-Con
Drift.
Not the drift. The fuck. Yeah. They had their website or whatever, the Japanese website. With
You can make your own colors, and order it through them,
Yeah, so,
that's cool.
Like if they had, like they recently just added that to the American,
like Motorola used to do with the phones.
Yeah, but
can make
then what does that mean though? So now you can't get the yellow, the fucking.
Maybe they just don't want all these out like that. They just want you to shop from them. But like I said, like why get rid of them?
Does it have to? Maybe it has to do with the pandemic production. Something I don't know.
Man. Maybe they want to do it only strictly by order.
It could be, but don't they make more money if you customize the control through them?
Yeah.
Screw that. I don't care if it's like
yo, they need a
color. Just give me some shit.
You know, like in Photoshop, they have the eyedropper tool. You could choose, and they have the color tree, whatever. You can choose whatever color. They should do that on their website. Like,
but there's other companies
built to order.
There's other companies that make custom controllers, and they do sell like the little skins you could put over them too.
No, I don't want no skin, man. I want that shit from first party. I want the manufacturer to make that. I want Nintendo to make that shit.
Black and red.
Black and red's dope. Purple and black. Purple and black's
red,
dope.
silver,
blue,
even white. White with black.
Give me a gold. I want a gold.
You're going too far. You can't change the buttons.
No, black. Well,
just give me one without drift.
White.
Give me one without drift. We'll be good.
He said, "Give me one without drift."
Can I order one with no drift?
D-pad. Come on.
Yo, imagine ordering one like and be like, I would like a special request. Can I have no drift?
Can you change how you make it?
Yeah.
Then I'd like that.
Somebody's like,
give me the colors I want and no drift.
It costs extra for no drift.
Yeah,
extra $10.
80% no drift.
80% no drift.
The only way to get rid of that is to make a D-pad on it, so it won't drift. So do that for me.
It's guaranteed.
That's all I want.
Guaranteed no drift.
Give me an old school side. That's all.
Anyway, let us know what you guys think in the comments, man. What is Nintendo up to? What is Nintendo?
They're plotting.
All right. So, PlayStation and Guerrilla Games are planning a trilogy of Horizon Zero Dawn games with co-op.
You didn't have to stop.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Yeah, you didn't stop. You didn't have to stop there.
Co-op.
No, I wasn't emphasizing the co-op.
Now you were nervous.
All right.
He's like, all right.
Well, as you know, Horizon Zero Dawn is a huge title for Sony. Mm-hmm. It's basically their Legend of Zelda.
I actually want to play it.
And it came out almost like the same damn day as their. If it wasn't the same, it might have been the same day.
No, it was around the time. I remember it was February.
Yeah, but it's like their version. It's a more realistic version.
Got snubbed.
Yeah, and it definitely got snubbed in
any
awards
snubbed, man.
for the whole year. Amazing game. I give it like a 9, easily.
Zelda was the better game.
You didn't play it. You didn't play
Did
Horizon.
Did you play Horizon?
I don't need to.
Okay,
but get this though. You know what's crazy about the Horizon? I played a good amount of it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, from when I checked, I'm halfway through the game. I stopped playing.
It takes a bit to get in. Like when you're in it, you're in it.
Yeah.
Like it has to be the only game you're playing.
That's the thing with these open world games.
Yeah.
It's just
there's a part where you're in the game.
Yes. Yeah.
But then there's like you saw me playing God of War. It's like it takes me a couple of hours to get involved in the world. Like how does the shop work?
Because you didn't know what everything was.
Yeah, I'm like, how does it work?
Once you figure out how the mechanics
then
work,
you get started.
And you're like, oh, I know where to hit this guy. I know what to do here and the strategies that go into it. And it's a very polished game, especially for
super polished, man.
The first time that game's been made. It's not like a franchise or anything.
I'll
that
play
was
it.
the first time it was
play
made.
it eventually.
Yeah, for a new IP for Sony to do something like that, that was really done.
For the people that actually played this game, what do you think about co-op though?
So apparently they had co-op in mind, even on the first one.
Ooh,
I didn't know that.
They found out through like the drawings they did for the pre-production and all that.
Interesting this is.
They didn't include it because obviously that's probably too much to do at the time, especially when it was an unproven franchise. Mm-hmm. So I did hear. Remember we did the news a while ago about the girl who like let it leak that there was a second one in development.
Kind of.
Yeah.
And she just blabbed it out. It's like, voice acting on that one is crazy. Part 2, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, what part 2?
They're like, you're fired for all future projects.
We didn't hear anything from her after that. I don't know.
That happens a lot, man.
I don't know what happened. But now apparently they said that it was originally supposed to be a PS4 game. But with the titles that they have like 2 big titles coming out from Sony. And then they're moving on to the PS5. So they probably said, let's move all production to PS5.
Do you think this co-op could work?
I don't know how.
I don't know how either.
Like I
well,
know
obviously online could work.
probably
but-
only going to be online that way.
Maybe because
I don't know if it's going to be split
well,
screen.
if it's in development now and they have the next generation console, which is the PS5, and we know that the loading times and all that shit, which changes, developing games.
Yeah.
Like it's basically
I'm just saying
groundbreaking
how
for
you see
developers.
it on the screen though.
So-
Do you see it at home? Split?
It might be split screen.
Maybe we'll see.
Because
lot-
if
a
there's
lot
no
of
loading
splits-
times, that means that they can handle a lot of bandwidth.
Well, it's good to
at
hear
once,
that
so-
they had an idea of how to fight
Right.
multiplayer on these enemies and stuff.
Split screen is very underrated. A lot of people shit on split screen, but a lot of these games, especially like 3D games, have like pulled it off very well. Like A Way Out is pulled off 3D,
But it depends
split
on-
screen very well.
It depends on how many in this
Yeah, that
co-op
was
are you
awesome.
talking. Are you talking like 4 people? Are you talking 10 people? Like what are you
Shit.
talking about? Is it just one?
Hopefully one extra. Yeah, hopefully
two
one
people.
extra.
Because if they had that, they might.
Well, they have tribes and shit like that.
I know.
And like
They might
That would have
like,
to be
so
online.
They
That
might
would-
have online like big things planned for
It's
it.
possible.
Well, a lot of these things can do like, if we're doing online, then you could do like up to 4 or 8. But
So
if it's just local,
Yeah, it's two.
two. I mean,
Dude.
that's fine because like for a game like that, I can only see 2.
But could you ever imagine a game playing like Zelda but being 2 players?
Yes.
Like have
I can.
you? have
I
you-
can. I can.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
that would
had
be
the
super
Zelda, the 4-player Zelda, obviously the overhead one.
Right.
But this is obviously not overhead.
Well, if you do it like like I don't know, over the like depends where the camera is. You know, like if you have it right behind you or if you have it over like Darksiders Genesis, they have which is shocking to me, did a 2-player co-op split screen.
yeah,
Which
but that's
is-
mostly overhead.
Yeah, it's
Isotonic-
mostly overhead. Yeah, which is
Like-
still kind of weird too. But like they
They
went
pulled it
through
off.
with it.
What was
Darksiders
this?
Genesis, check it
Darksiders?
out. Actually, it looks intriguing.
Well, like you said,
It looks very intriguing.
well,
Oh,
like you said
actually,
with A Way Out, how they did
Yeah,
co-op
that
like,
was
perfectly,
done,
right?
But that was made for co-op.
That was made for co-op. So this,
Yeah.
Hey guys, Kefir1 in the chat says, "What's up, dudes? Does anyone want Black Velvet?"
oh shit,
Yo! Damn it, Mahmoud!
yo,
Oh no, it's Kenny! Damn it, Kenny!
No,
This
that's Kenny. That's Kenny.
You evil man!
The cover is blown.
Yo, block him with his block him
No.
with his black velvet nasty whiskey.
I think you should do a shot of that.
No, man, we don't even have it here. Actually, do we?
hell no, man, we don't got that shit.
Actually, no. My mom's friend
that's in the
Black
gas.
got me a bottle of black velvet whiskey like 3 Christmases ago, and I'd never touched it. It might be on the bar still.
That should be in a gas tank.
It should.
It should be in a fucking. You should.
If it comes in a plastic
It should be.
bottle,
Yeah,
yeah.
It should be used to
You
like.
should. You run out of gas in your car. Just throw that shit in there. You're good. You're good. You'll go for another 100 miles, man.
Well, back on topic.
Well, we weren't talking about black velvet.
Kenny says,
Sorry.
"Nice seeing you
it's good.
guys."
Yep.
Thank
So
you.
Same here, man.
since Horizon Zero Dawn has sold 10 million as a first generation title, like a first title,
That's pretty
that was
damn
For a
good.
new IP, that's
Yeah.
a huge.
Very, very
10
good.
million.
Huge.
Not as much as Zelda.
Yeah,
but it's pretty
no one's
good.
talking about Zelda. No one's talking about Zelda.
New IP,
We're
Kev.
not talking
Brand
about,
new IP.
We're not talking about Zelda 18.
Zelda 18.
Yeah.
So,
It's probably been 18 right now.
Probably.
Games.
but yeah, so 10,000. I didn't think they had a trilogy in mind, but selling that much, you're damn right they got.
you better do a trilogy.
Right, they got some sequels coming.
Well, you think about like a lot of the Sony IPs, like The Last of Us, the fucking like they do.
They do
really-
very well.
They do very well.
They do
like,
very well.
as far as like
They sell more than any Capcom game ever.
think about like new IPs.
Guys, slow down, man.
Well, that's part of the show. It's part of the
Some
show.
more.
Think about new IPs that just like fail off the bat, like they're just like shit.
Did Vanquish fail? Because that game was amazing.
No, it just didn't sell.
didn't
It
sell well,
probably
did it?
It didn't
sell well.
fail.
It's not.
It wasn't a title that was made to be huge.
It wasn't well known. It's a hidden gem. It's one of those hidden gems.
That
It
one,
did,
there
it
wasn't-
did well enough to like. I mean, the re-release probably helped them a lot more too.
Yeah.
that game has a special place in my heart. Like, yo,
But there's
someone's
no-
got to do something with this.
There was no promotion for that game. There was no commercial or advertisement for that. There was
Like-
nothing.
They pushed for Horizon big time
like
for
Binary
E3.
Domain. Also, these are all Sega titles. I'm just
Yeah,
throwing out
Binary
there.
Domain.
But
That's
Binary
another good one.
Domain. Like these titles are like.
You said binary, no name.
and you might as well call it that.
Wow.
It's Binary No Name.
Nobody knows about it.
No one even cares.
Doesn't
about
exist.
It. Awesome game.
Yeah.
But yeah, certain games have
Binary,
certain
no name.
budgets, and they don't have to hit millions of sales to make
Right.
their budget back.
Right.
If it's not
Doesn't mean it's a bad game.
Yeah.
It reviews well, but sometimes they just don't sell it doesn't
If
get
you
into
play those games now, they'll hold up pretty
Yeah,
well.
definitely.
Yeah, pretty well.
I actually wanted to play it. That's for how much is that for Switch, Kev? It's like a part of the Bayonetta.
Either 30 or 20.
That's not bad.
Dude, why isn't Vanquish the Platinum Games Vanquish and Bayonetta on the Switch, man? Why isn't that available for it?
No, they have Bayonetta 1 and 2, so they're not bringing Vanquish and Bayonetta. It doesn't make sense.
I want Vanquish on the Switch.
I
want the game on the Switch.
I'd probably get it.
That's like a.
I'd
That's
probably
like
get
a.
Yo, just play it on your 360.
I gotta bust out the
Nah,
360.
man.
I love the 360, but I gotta bust it out again.
Yeah.
Pause.
Not if you get an Xbox, because then you can just play it on there.
Yo, dude, I
True.
broke out my
True.
Xbox One, that and blew off the dust.
Wait, the Xbox One or the first Xbox?
Yo, you
No,
a
I
Blew off the
hater.
dust. Not a hater, man. I own the fucking system. I bought it with my own money, you motherfucker. I own it. I own the 360. So anyway, I have a limited amount of HDMI ports on my TV in my room, right? So I broke out my Xbox 360, which I love. That's my favorite system. And I'm like, damn, I don't have any place to plug it in. So then I was like, the Xbox One has the fucking
The one in the back.
has the extra HDMI cable.
So there is a good reason to have
So
one.
yeah, so I used my Xbox One to play my Xbox 360, and I was playing Hydro Thunder last week. That shit was dope.
I put a Chromecast in mine. It
It's so
works.
funny, man.
It
I'm
works.
like, and then I thought about it. I'm like, damn, I'm using my Xbox One as an HDMI switch.
I'm using my smart Xbox to be a Chromecast. It doesn't make much sense.
You
You can
don't
still
use it-
stream. You can stream with it.
You
It's
just
fine.
don't use it for gaming. That's all.
You don't need games. It doesn't have games. Use it for everything else.
Everything else is good. It's good for everything else.
I just wish you can actually get a good HDMI
man.
splitter that you can just buy for cheap. That
Yo,
works.
what HDMI splitter do you know that you could talk to it and it fucking let me say that?
I'm looking forward to the Series
You looking
X.
forward to the
I
Series
think
X?
it's gonna
I'm
be
looking
awesome.
forward to Horizon Zero Dawn,
Hell yeah, man.
the next one.
Yeah, that sounds interesting, man.
We stay
I know
getting
exactly.
Yo, if it's
gonna be a great
local
series.
co-op,
It's gonna be a
hell
great
yeah, I support anything local co-op.
Yes.
Man, that's it.
Same.
So
I think it has very similar gameplay mechanics to like a Tomb Raider, but like a Tomb Raider Zelda combination.
oh, that sounds.
I would
pretty
say
fun.
it. Well, not fighting wise, but I would.
with mechanized.
I would say it's
beasts.
like the Arkham series, like Arkham Knight. As far as like
So the reason why
making that co-op, right? The
Yeah,
Arkham
yeah.
games. If you can make that co-op, like that's the way I would
Oh,
see it. Like,
that's the
like
dream.
same thing with Horizon in that sense. It's like how
That's the dream.
how would you make that co-op, and how would you make Horizon co-op? That's the way I see it. It's like
well, you know why I think that this is going to be PS5? Like obviously because PS5 is right around the corner.
Well, because co-op.
But when they're talking about pulling the bow and feeling that tension, I'm like, what game has a bow for PlayStation?
right.
Nintendo Land.
Nintendo Land. Yeah.
PlayStation with the bow, dude.
Horizon has the bow.
Sony.
So that's the game they're talking about when they say you can feel the tension in the bow because they're testing it now.
Yeah.
And obviously they're going to want another one on that system too. So
You sure it's not Tomb Raider? Let me stop now.
Damn.
it could be, but I haven't heard
No,
a
no,
damn
it's
thing
not-
about
that's-
Tomb
but
Raider.
that's
Well,
not-
that's good though.
It's
It's
not
not
a
giving
first-
it the Assassin's Creed treatment. Take a fucking break.
It's
because
not a- it's
3
not
was
a-
not impressive.
It's a multi-platform game.
It was good, but it's not impressive.
You mean 9? Nah, I don't even know what number that one was.
Dude, I don't even know. Though I like the Rambo shit where you see
Damn.
the mud all over the face and stuff. That shit is dope.
It had its moment.
I love that. But everything else, like that trap shit, whack.
Y'all ready for the last?
Of us?
Was. I like that. That was good. You ready for the last of us? Hey, look at that.
So, first and foremost,
Boo.
we are not going to talk about
Oh,
the
man.
leaked things about Last of Us Part 2. We're not talking about the leaks themselves. So,
What,
you don't have to turn
Jay,
us off.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I don't know if that word is spelled correctly. Acknowledged? I could.
Oh, that.
That doesn't look right to me.
No.
I'm not a good
Oh,
speller,
I didn't put that in there.
but that does not look right to me.
You've been called out. Who? So I'll read it. Naughty Dog acknowledged the early leaks and spoilers for the Last of Us 2 story on Twitter.
You know why he's? You know why?
His face is.
You know why he's laughing? You know why he's laughing? Because that's the editor.
Good job there.
Good job. Good
missed
job,
that.
Kev.
That's
Actually,
Yo, that's the first thing I saw.
hold on. It
No
is
way.
spelled correctly. I just put it in my spell check on in a text, and nothing.
Why does that look so wrong?
And
You
now
sure?
All right, so that was all right.
It
looks awful.
It might be correct.
So it is correct.
It might be correct, actually.
It just
No.
looks
That's
so
right. That's right.
It does look
No,
wrong.
that's correct. Why does that look so bad?
It
Dude,
looks
that looks
wrong.
fucking. Look, the C should not be there for some reason.
Some
No,
word.
you know what it is? It's all caps.
No, it's not the C.
It's in all caps. So it looks
C
wrong.
shouldn't-
Dude, it looks so wrong.
I thought the D and the G was wrong, but hey, some words just look wrong.
Acknowledge.
And the more you look at it, the more wrong it looks.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
Naughty Dog acknowledged early leaks and spoilers for The Last of Us 2 story on Twitter.
Say it again. Say it again.
So we'll start there.
Say it one more time. I need something with no laughing.
Naughty Dog acknowledged early leaks and spoilers for The Last of Us 2 story on Twitter.
What's so
What's
funny
going
over
on over there?
What's so funny over there, man?
I'm sorry.
So,
He's still laughing at it.
Yeah. That's all
me
good.
out.
It's all
Bugging me
good.
out.
You can laugh now.
so the studio admits that it's disappointing to see the early footage that's associated with the plots.
That's fucked
circulating
up.
online.
I think that's fucked up.
How the hell
So they
did that
said
happen?
they maintain
That
that the
was my
final
question.
experience will be worth it, and no matter what you see, it's still going to be great. So apparently they don't know who leaked it, but it's a developer's build, and they think a disgruntled employee may have just said, "Forget it, let's put this out because
fucked up.
you guys were supposed to be out now. Like it was supposed to be out at the end of May, so not quite yet, but like I think it was the 29th or something like that." They pushed it back and they gave no release date for it. So I was like, oh, maybe they're just pushing it to the PS5, which would make sense since we're in this pandemic and they didn't want to release it during it. And they want people to be able to go to the store and buy it. But now that the story or plot holes in there, whatever is out, like now that that's out and people are going to put it in their Twitter and it's going to pop up on everyone's feed and someone's going to say, oh, this happened. And obviously something happens, but I don't know what. What happened? So they changed the date. So Sony came out and they put the date out for the
Well, they said indefinitely first. So
indefinitely it was first, and then they said The Last of Us is now going to be released June 19th. So that's only a 3-week delay. So something has to say that I don't think that that's the plan that they had in mind, since they said indefinitely, and then it ended up being a 3-week delay.
Right.
That's a bit close to what it used to be.
Something happened with their.
So I think that if they didn't want to lose millions upon millions in sales from people who just are going to read it while they're waiting,
right,
that they're just going to put it out. I mean, it's probably done. There's probably not a good reason for them to delay this other than hey, what's that?
Okay. Oh,
It's
yeah.
probably chalk.
That might be chalk.
Okay.
So
Okay, it went away.
there's probably no reason for them to actually do the delay other than the pandemic. So it's probably done. And they're probably just testing it, and they said, you know what, let's just push it back. And let's not tell them the date. What's going on over there?
Yeah.
And then they said, let's not tell them the date because we don't know when we want to put this out. But, I mean, for 3 weeks, that's not a bad thing at all. They could have said that to begin with, and they probably wouldn't have got the leak. Because they would have said, oh, it's just 3 weeks. I can wait that. But now I got to I got to watch on my phone. I got to watch going to these sites.
You got to be careful.
So they don't post a picture because these dumbasses, they're going to put a picture of whatever it is. And they're going to say, oh, this is the leak. And there's nothing you can do about it because you're going to see it right in your face.
For a game like Last of Us that's so story driven.
It's narrative.
That is the most important part of the game is the story. And that is leaked. Like
the script, everything.
You can't do that,
Dude.
to people.
Whoever
You can't do that. To
whoever
people,
it was that leaked that.
piece of shit.
Someone's going to put it in the thumbnail.
If they find it, if they
Was a
find
hater.
out who it
A
is,
hater.
first of all,
they can because they can find out what development number is on it.
they probably have it already.
Yeah.
They probably done it,
And they
doing
probably
it
said, "I don't
under-
care."
But do you know this is
Millions.
multi-million-dollar production.
Millions.
That's been in production for years,
You can't do that.
and somebody's gonna ruin that whole thing. Like they're gonna get sued so bad. Like they'll
They
never work
should.
again. They'll never work again.
They should. You shouldn't do.
They'll
something
never
like
work
that,
again.
man.
That's messed
They'll
up.
never work
yeah.
again, and
They probably already said you'll
They
never work
should.
again.
Wait. Hold up. Who did not play Last of Us 1?
Here.
I beat that.
Kev, you played it, right?
Chalk did not play Last of Us.
Chalk is the only one. Oh, he doesn't have the. That's right. He doesn't.
Well, you can borrow mine.
Oh,
because you need to play it because you have a PlayStation 4.
It's one of those games where you need to play it,
and you'll beat it just in time for the new one.
Yeah, that's a must play. That's a must play.
You ain't doing nothing. You at home. Nah.
Last of Us.
You would love it.
It's a must play. I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, guys, it's probably too scary for me. No, it's not like that.
It's action.
It's not like that.
It's more of a story.
It's more Resident Evil is more scary than Last of Us. Last of Us is like, oh shit, that motherfucker's coming for me. It's more people than it is like zombies or anything like that.
It's very action based.
If you play Resident Evil 5, you're fine.
Yes.
I don't think there's a... Yeah. There's no jump scares. There's no... It's just, oh shit, that motherfucker's around the corner. Like,
I mean, there's people who run up to you and rip your face off, but...
but you see them coming. It's not like, oh my God, he just popped out the window.
Dude.
It's one of the best narratives ever in a game. And that's why people are anticipating part 2.
It's like a fucking... Like watching Walking Dead or watching a show.
You're playing through a movie.
You're playing through a fucking epic movie, man. It's awesome.
And if you're anticipating the next one and somebody's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, what?
You want to find where that person lives and sit down with them and be like, yo, you're going to rethink your life right now. Yeah. I'm about to...
So you got to last a month.
Torture chamber.
You got to last about a month and a half. A little more than a month and a half. You have to dodge this thing.
People on Twitter have been pretty good, though. Like, I haven't seen anything. Everyone's pissed about it.
It's still a while, but they said you don't have to wait too long. So at least it's not like, oh, you have to wait till the PlayStation 5 comes out.
But you know what, though? We and you know already, we have friends that... we know some people that yes.
Some people like to just jump on there and find out.
They love spoiling shit.
They like to find out right away. Some people.
And they can't help it. They have to fucking spoil it.
Oh, they do that. Don't do that. Don't do that with
please
Last
don't.
Looking up this news, I was afraid that they were going to have it in there. And I'm like, no, please not have it in the news. Come on.
Here.
So
don't ruin that for me. I love Last of Us. Don't ruin that for me.
Such bad news, man.
Don't watch
such bad news because it's so easy to just blurt that out. I hate it.
Not for that, man.
Because then I want this day one. Like I don't want it spoiled.
Yeah.
So if it does happen, I mean, they said there's more to the game than just these spoilers, but the experience of actually seeing it and playing it and seeing the acting and all that, and actually playing through the scenario, like that's more important than this leak. But it still sucks when like a big plot point is already out there.
Yeah, I mean, Last of Us does such a great job of like bringing you into the game and into what's going on
off the bat,
where you're just like, oh my God, I'm so into the story. Whatever happens, you're initially affected by it, and if you're gonna ruin something that is going to happen down the line, it's like it just ruins the entire shit.
You know, remember the Last of Us 1, the first one, not without revealing anything, but within the first 15 minutes of playing the game.
Yeah, it's like you're in for some shit.
You are hooked into the game.
And you wouldn't want that ruined.
You're just like, whoa. And exactly. Like
if that was ruined, it would be like, that's all right.
No. If you heard somebody talking about it and then you play it, it's like, nah.
The impact is gone after that.
Yeah.
But I mean, there is also something like Final Fantasy VII where certain points, even if you didn't play the game, there's some points that spoilers. It's been out for 25 years or such and such. And some points in that game, 23 years, something like that.
It's kind of like Resident Evil 2. You know some things are going to happen.
Going to happen. It doesn't ruin the game.
But when they change something.
And then they might change it.
That's when it
gets
And then
it's like, okay, I didn't know exactly what happened. So it still holds its magic.
Yeah.
So I can't say it'll ruin it exactly unless you watched it on video form and stuff like that. So somebody could just blurt out something, you're like, all right, man, you ruined that. But I kind of assume something because obviously people are not. But, I don't know. And I would rather not know.
Don't ruin this.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Don't ruin Last of Us 2, please.
Yeah. So in the comments, do not post.
If you got a chance, got a chance to play the game, that's awesome of you. You're lucky.
Don't go watching it. Why are you watching it online right now?
But just
wait for the game to come out and just play it. Yo, he said, why are you
the people that poured
years
of their lives into it, you should just sit down, respect
the
craft, respect their craft and the work that they put into it, and just wait and watch it.
Dude, imagine being a you're working for hours.
That took years.
Hours, weeks, months. You're taking time off from work. You're working weekends. You're just busting your ass for years.
Yep. You're missing time
all
with
this
family.
shit, dude. And then some asshole leaks the shit, and it's like
that guy's he's gonna be gone.
He said that he's gonna be gone.
Somebody's gonna
be erased.
They're gonna take care of him. Hopefully,
they're gonna put him in part 3, and
he's gonna be in Mafia 4.
I'm sure they found. I really hope, and I don't know. I really hope they do find this guy, whoever.
And put him in part 3 and make him a henchman. Everyone would love that.
I would put him in his DLC and have a horrible thing happen to him. It's already a brutal game. I don't want to know what they do to this guy.
Yeah, that's how you get back at people.
That would be the most fun ever.
We're gonna put you in the game so you get mutilated.
Yeah,
I'd be like, I
we're
heard
gonna
you.
make a fucking foul too. We're gonna make it
They're
so.
gonna be like, I heard you leaked something very important. That would be the storyline.
We have to kill
Well,
him.
we'll come up with the result.
Yeah.
We'll actually come up with
Dude, that would be-
his fate in the game.
That would be great.
Hit us up. Let us know.
But I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to the game, and hopefully I don't run into nothing.
Naughty Dog, you find this guy. Let us know. We'll come up with his, in part 3.
Hell yeah, man! And all you out out there watching this, let us know what you guys think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Without actually telling us.
Yeah.
Without spoiling the story.
Imagine.
Not about the story.
What
What
you
you
guys
think
don't
about
want to know about this?
Yeah.
Shit.
But anyway, let's move on to our main topic.
Oh
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
My
buddy.
face is
Oh,
bigger.
shit.
It's
Forgotten
big.
Capcom franchises.
Yo, Kev, that was the worst comment ever. He said it's bigger, it's great. That's not good, man. That's mad suspect. That's so suspect.
My face, my camera, my face is bigger. It's bigger.
You didn't say all that.
You didn't say all that.
Didn't say all
You
that.
added extra words to that sentence. That's not what you said.
Roll
I'll roll the footage.
All right. Getting to our main topic. Forgotten Capcom franchises.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
We talk about Capcom a lot. We talk about Sega a lot. That's because they have a lot of history, you know? So we're going to talk about some of the Capcom history. What y'all know in the comments about Capcom?
What y'all know about Capcom?
How are we gonna do this, man? We're gonna take turns.
We can go around.
We're gonna take turns, go around.
Don't have to be nothing.
Who wants
like
to go first?
Yeah,
Can I go first?
Al, you can definitely go first.
Awesome, man. I really want to say this because
You're welcome.
I've been waiting for this.
All right, Kev, you're next. No, man.
We'll come back to you.
Oh, cut him off.
Cut off my mic. Like,
That'd be
oh,
so foul.
Star Gladiator.
Star Gladiator. Oh shit! The 3D fighter.
Special place in my heart for this game. I went from Super Nintendo to a PlayStation 1, and the first game I got, Star Gladiator, and
Really?
also
There was never a sequel, right? Did you hear that? Never a sequel. You heard that? There was never.
I
there was never.
believe there might have been.
Really?
There might have been
Yes.
another.
Yes.
It wasn't called the same thing, but I think it was part of the
there was a
franchise.
sequel.
Same characters?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a sequel. There was I don't know if it was released in this region though.
I remember there's something else with it.
But yeah, Star Gladiator was
Star
Glader.
I like the chick
Star
that had
Glader?
the two
Glader?
circle blades. She was cool. Oh, like,
Yeah.
what was it? They had like
It was a
like
Toshin. It
lightsabers.
was a Toshin vibe.
Yeah.
Toshin.
They had lightsabers and stuff. It was like a Galaxy Fighters
Yes.
type of thing, like in space.
It was awesome, man.
The main character was in Marvel.
Yes.
Hayate or Hayato.
Was he?
I forgot his name.
Really?
I forgot his
Something
name.
like that, yeah.
White
So every-
headband, white with the saber, the lightsaber type thing. Yeah.
So every forgotten
Right.
Capcom franchise was in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
It's like a
And then
Smash
they
Brothers.
They just got him out of there.
It was a
Yeah.
tribute. They were like,
That
yep.
definitely was. That was like the first Smash Bros.
It's like a Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
It was a tribute, and they were like, "All right, that's it."
that was a tribute to Capcom. Surprisingly.
Yeah, that was like a. Yeah, it was
But
like a Smash
I'm
Brothers
not
in a
big
sense.
into fighting games, but that was one of those that like I do remember.
I did
bad.
like it when I
Playing
played
it
it.
a lot.
It was tight.
I
I mean, I don't want to play it now.
At the time, I did enjoy it
I did look at
because it was around the Toshin and Tobal,
Yeah.
like all that. All
It would
that
hold
stuff.
up better than Toshinden, yes.
Yeah. Well, when I was actually looking at like gameplay footage, like with all the references and stuff
How about
like
that in
So-
60 frames? That would be dope.
Dude,
60 frames, 60
if
frames,
they
60
just
frames.
if they did a reboot of that, oh my god, how dope would that be? You, I mean, you got Dragon Ball
That'd be
Fighter
cool,
Z
bro.
looking like fighters, looking the way it does.
Clean.
If they did that with,
Well, if it did like Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear is more so like
oh
that.
yeah, I can see it.
but that Guilty Gear mad slow and
But it's more of like it's more of like an
Heavy as
arena.
fuck.
It's more of like an arena though.
Well, it was like Tekken
thing,
days.
so it's more
That's
Tekken.
Tekken days, yeah.
It's more Tekken.
yeah.
Everything was trying to
However,
be Virtua
if they
Fighter
did
and
it Tekken wise, but cell shaded like Dragon Ball.
Tekken. Yeah. They'd have to think of some cool things to do with the space atmosphere. But, I mean, what other game is doing space right now?
Nah, nothing. Well,
I missed the-
besides Fallen Order.
Yeah. I missed Capcom that used to like venture out and do some weird stuff.
yeah,
But
yeah, man.
what else?
Who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
I knew it. I was waiting for it. I'm like,
it's on my list. By the way,
That was on
real
my
quick, I've actually purchased this game. I played a little bit of it, but it's a verse. We're saving it for a versus when we can all get together to play it. But there's a game a game called Hyper Jam. From the eShop, yeah. Right? When I saw that, I was like, that is Power Stone.
That's a Dark Power Stone.
Yeah,
it's basically a Power Stone like with an '80s like retro, like a
dope music.
Yeah.
It looks really clean.
It's really good. It's basically Power Stone.
Yeah, I'll mess with it.
It looks like somebody inked the hell out of it though.
No, but it's a Power Stone with like weapons and stuff like that, just like Power Stone and shit and power ups and stuff like that. It's dope.
But it's a forgotten franchise. I mean, they came out with a collection recently, actually.
Yeah.
There was only 2
It
games.
doesn't count.
Yeah.
Doesn't
But
count.
I think, especially since how fighting games have evolved, I think that type of fighting game
It's good.
can be big right now.
Especially how big Smash Brothers is, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like you would think they would do a Power Stone like Smash and have.
I mean, they
mad
have
characters
tried
and
stuff
shit.
and failed. They've tried stuff like it and failed. So that's probably why they're like, I don't know how we can do this better.
Well, it's probably because a lot of gamers.
Or at the very least, they could have thrown a couple of those characters into Marvel vs. Capcom. But that's just me.
That's a good way to like kind of promote those characters. I mean, Smash has done it. They're throwing Marth, and they hasn't had a fucking game. Throwing Roy, like that's how they promote future games.
They throw them in Smash.
Yeah, just throw them. All else fails, just throw them in Smash.
Throw them in Smash.
I mean,
Power Stone could be dope though. I remember it. I mean, that play style doesn't really exist except for like the indie game that I was just talking about.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. That's a
the
lot
only
of
thing
fun.
I would criticize them for is the characters. Like it was a very 90s weird, like one piece character type fighter. Like
One Piece has worse characters.
No, they do. But I mean, it was kind of like that. Like those characters don't really resonate, especially in 2020. But I don't know how they can tweak those designs. But I mean, nostalgia wise, they can keep them the same, obviously. But
You keep the same name.
Yeah, different costumes. I mean,
like,
I mean,
whole new
I don't
cast
think
to
that's.
keep the ki- I was thinking
I don't think that's going to be an issue.
that might be the issue, though.
No.
Capcom's got a lot of characters that just belong in the 90s.
I think they're just lazy, and
I
they're
don't
just
know,
like
because-
they don't think that it's like a big deal that people are asking for it, but people have been asking for it.
They might go by sales, too.
That too.
You know how it is.
That's the most important part.
Interesting.
All right. Anything else you got to say about that one?
I want a third one, like ASAP. But
And it won't be
Not
on the
likely.
Xbox.
Damn, it will be. It probably only will be.
Oh, actually,
Listen,
the
Xbox, Microsoft needs to buy Capcom.
as
That's
far
what needs to happen.
That's what they need to do.
As far as design wise,
That
what's
would be
funny
super
is
smart.
I own the game. I own this game, and it's from Nintendo on the Switch. I bought it. What's the fucking thing, man? With the springs, with the
Arms.
punches, arms.
Yeah.
Arms?
The design, the character design is really. It
Similar.
reminds me
It's similar.
of Power Stone, but
Power stuff.
it's weird because it's like it doesn't play anything like it. It plays more like Virtual On, and I
Nobody
wasn't
wants that.
really a fan of
Nobody
Virtual
wants
On. But that's how Arms plays like. It plays like
Somebody
Virtual
wants
On.
I surprisingly enjoyed Virtual
But I
On.
think it would be better, in my opinion. I think it would be better
If it was a Power Stone type
if it was like a Power Stone where it was like an arena fighter.
Nintendo dropped the ball there, too.
Oh, dude.
Listen, they've worked with Capcom before, right?
What?
Nintendo's worked
Arms
with
was
Capcom.
not like
Sold like 2
I
million.
beat the game in one sitting and it was 10 fighters and no story and that was it. And then they had an online thing that they, with like different mini games or whatever online.
and now he's coming to Smash.
And I'm like, all right. But whatever. You know what I mean? Hey, look, there's people that like the game. More power to you. That's good. It just I wanted something like Power Stone, man. Or Punch Out. But it wasn't like either.
Well, I've got one here. I got actually 2 that are in the same franchise.
Okay.
So, Ghouls and Ghosts and Maximo. They are the basic
It's on my list.
franchise. They
I had Maximo.
Ghouls and Ghosts definitely.
well, they're
need
both
something.
intertwined in some type
They
of
are.
way.
Maximo had one game, right? Or is it 2?
Same world.
Maximo
Same
had-
world.
Maximo had one.
Yeah, one.
One?
There was no sequel.
2. Maximo
two.
had 2.
There was a sequel to that?
Yes, I played them both.
Okay.
Second one was
Yeah,
better.
I kind of remember that.
The same system?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
PlayStation 2.
And Ghouls and Ghosts had 3.
PlayStation 2, right? Or PlayStation 1? It's a long time
PS2.
ago. PS2.
I think it was
PS2.
PlayStation 2.
But I didn't remember
Yeah.
a sequel.
Pissed
Yeah, it was.
That's yeah. It sounds
Definitely
like
had
it
a
has a
second,
sequel.
it was better.
I feel like
It
it
was
has-
Oh
better.
well, it was on the list of franchises. So
But Ghouls and Ghosts and that intertwined because I don't know how you do. Like they did a remake of Ghouls and Ghosts HD remake. It's originally Ghosts and Goblins, so I went with that name.
Yeah.
But Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I'm not a fan of. Get rid of that.
tough.
Yeah, it's
Tough
fun.
game.
It's too crazy.
it's really fun.
Tough game.
But whether I'd want something new and polished that's 2D, like a Ghouls and Ghosts or Ghosts and Goblins, those are tough games anyway. Or would I want it to be like Maximo with, a 3D type Mario type look?
Maximal.
Or 2.5D, where it's like 3D.
Put 'em both
in
together.
in a 2D.
Put them both together like a
Maximo.
pandemonium.
Maximal.
Remember that game?
I remember that game. Pandemonium.
I would play it.
That was
I
a-
would,
that
actually,
wasn't a
they
bad
played
game.
actually the remake that they did for Ghouls and Ghosts.
I thought you were about to say Pandemonium. I was like,
No,
what?
no. The Ghouls and Ghosts remake, the HD one they did was a 2.5D version of it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And I think that was only for PSP.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know why that was a successful franchise for them. I don't know why they just forgot about Arthur. Like that was like their arcade roots.
The actually funny thing is they rumored him for Smash Brothers as a character.
Yeah, he's
and
popular.
he should.
He's a popular
He should be in
character.
Smash Brothers because he's so fucking different.
And he's in full armor. Like
yeah,
there's nobody in there like
It's
that.
so different.
But then you get hit twice, and then that's it.
and he has no clothes and he's dead.
when he's about to lose, when he's about to
That's quick.
lose in Smash Brothers, he could be in his underwear.
He's fighting in his underwear.
He'll be like a Dan from Street Fighter. That's it.
Yeah, but I
Like
mean,
the
he can
character-
throw
the
stuff.
comic
He's a projectile guy. But now he has enough weapons to be in there.
Ghost Goblins for Genesis is such a so sick game.
Yeah.
That game is
Yeah.
so sick.
So I
That
think
was
they
awesome.
should do something with that. So yeah,
Yeah, that's how long ago was that? Their last game. That's like what, 90 what?
new game.
Well, Maximo?
No, I'm talking
No,
about
Ghosts and
Ghosts and Goblins. That's like 90 what?
Well, it came out for PSP, so that was
Okay.
like
That's
the
not
remake
the-
one.
that's a
was-
remake?
Yeah, yeah. They didn't
still-
make a new.
wow.
There hasn't been a new one. He was a character in the Millennium fight for Neo Geo Pocket, the Capcom versus SNK.
What?
He was in.
Oh,
He was
yes,
also
yes,
in,
yes, yes,
He was
yes.
Arthur was a
Mar-
character. in Marvel
Yeah,
vs.
Marvel
Oh, he
vs.
was
Capcom
in it.
Infinite. Yes, he was. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
And since
still-
that did so bad, they're like, nah, he's dead.
It's still a fucking long time.
That's so foul.
It's still a fucking long time ago.
Oh my
It's a long.
No, that
ass
needs
time
to be
ago.
done.
It could be revised.
Definitely can.
All right,
I'd like
what
to
else?
see that again.
What you got?
I got Bionic Commando.
I had that.
Nah, I have that too.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
That'd be
on.
I think everybody has this.
Bionic
shit.
Commando. Only
Since it's been done.
yeah,
Rihanna's been done.
they did the
in the 3D.
They did the remake.
they
of
did the remake, not well, kind of a remake
that.
for
reboot.
yeah, like reboot for Xbox 360. Was it live?
Well, they did both.
Yeah, they did.
They did a remake and a reboot.
No,
Yeah.
the Rearmed, all right, the Rearmed and the Rearmed 2, that was like
yeah.
re-
Those were awesome. Those are
the
really
first
awesome. But you
one.
know what bothers me a lot
Jump.
was the Xbox 360 3D one, which I liked a lot. I really liked. They brought back like the remix music and like it's just the story.
It looked like a Mercenaries engine, like the way they had like.
It needed more polish,
looked
a
like
little
it.
bit. A little bit of polish.
Well, the thing is with that didn't even bother me. It was just a bad story. Like they
Generic.
Like
Story
no,
was
it
terrible.
wasn't like
was it the dreadlocks?
yeah. It was
Did that get you?
no, I actually like the dreadlocks. I did not dislike his story. It was just Super Joe's story was terrible. This other character with the legs randomly just came in there, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Dead. Like what? This is stupid. And the ending was stupid, and the build up for it was dope.
But the actual mechanics of a game like that
Was
is
awesome.
Still good to this day.
Gameplay-wise.
the swinging of the grappling, dope,
Like Spider-Man.
fine.
It's like
It
Spider-Man.
was fine. The shooting,
Yeah, actually,
fine.
that's what I was about to
It was
say.
dope. But that needs something. That needs some sort of treatment.
Would you prefer it the 3D way or the 2D?
I
way?
don't know.
I
don't know.
Rearmed.
So what if
Obviously, I
Both,
love the
keep 'em
2D,
both.
but
Plus it was two players, though.
I feel like the 3D one was good, and it failed for the wrong reasons. It wasn't because of the play mechanics. It wasn't because of the character design, the
'Cause
action.
it's a shoddy story.
It's just a shitty story.
So if they did, let's say they did a reboot of it, right? And they took the exact same engine as the PS4 Spider-Man.
I mean, that could be cool.
With the, I mean, you know how like it's narrative, like it's like heavily
I
narrative.
mean, that could be cool, but the thing that bothers me also, I mean, with the Rearmed, right? They made it co-op, right?
was
But
amazing.
but which is dope. However, I hate the part of the co-op because it's just the same character duplicated twice. I don't like that. It's either make Super Joe as the fucking second character to help out, or don't make it co-op. Don't just make up, hey, we're gonna be the same character.
Right.
That's to me that's just forced. I don't like that, especially for Bionic Commando.
I want to play Contra with arms though.
If you do the 360 one that's 3D, you gotta have a story that makes fucking sense. You have to have a story that makes sense.
But you think they dropped the ball too hard to make another one?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't because they both were good games.
They tried very hard.
Because they made a sequel to the Rearmed, and that was good too. Not as good as the first. Not as good as the first.
That was good. And
Yeah.
that got
I didn't like it as
shit
much
on.
at all.
Because they
That
added
was
the
a good
jump.
game.
The jump was terrible.
There's no reason for the jump.
Yeah.
I'll throw that out there. There's no reason for the jump, but it's not a bad game because of it. But I don't think they fucked up that bad where you're like, oh no, this franchise is dead. It's like, no, it's got iconic music, has a dope character, and there's another sub character they could add back in there, not like he's the villain because that was stupid.
But that was a reboot, though, right?
There was a reboot. And
The
then there
360 one was a sequel.
It was like
It
was a sequel?
It was a
sequel.
The 3D one?
The 3D one was
It
a sequel.
was
The
definitely
3D one was a
yeah, it's
sequel.
It was a
all
sequel.
games.
Yep.
I would have said it was a reboot.
No, sequel because what's
Oh,
the name?
wow.
Follow
The
the
main
story.
character was in jail.
No.
Follow the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were older. So it's like, yeah, y'all fucked that up.
All right, so they fucked it up.
You fucked it up. Just redo it. Just redo that story. And you can, keep the co-op. But if you're too pussy to keep the co-op, at least make a good story.
So they need a reboot.
Yeah.
Is what they need.
Just kind of do it over again.
Do it over. Reboot
Just
it.
do it over again.
Start
That's
from
fine.
scratch. Just like DMC with Devil May Cry, man.
Yeah, just start over.
just-
It's fine. No one
it's
remembers. No one remembers how long
It's
ago
good.
it was.
They could just say that story wasn't canon and just
Do it again.
Dude,
How many times does comic books do that? They
Yeah.
reimagine the fucking
Yeah.
X-Men
Yeah,
all the time. How
Every-
many
every
versions of the
character.
X-Men are there?
Every
But they
character.
always kill somebody and bring them back next
Exactly.
year.
Spider-Man or Superman's been dead 50 times. Like, come on, man.
It's like having a
Nah, just
different
once.
artist draw the fucking comic book character, man. It's just a different.
it's whatever.
It's a
You
different
bring
vision.
you bring
Yeah.
your vision to it.
It's a
Do
different
what
vision.
you do.
Yeah.
Just
Doesn't
don't-
have to be canon. It is
but
whatever.
keep the remixed music because that music is so dope. So dope. But yeah, that needs
right.
to be revisited.
Who's next?
Kev?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Mega Man X.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
I've heard. No,
It's
I've
a
heard there's
dead
rumors.
series, didn't
There's
I've heard
very
tons of
strong
rumors.
Strong rumors that there's an X coming.
Because Mega Man 11 was awesome.
Surprisingly.
I love Mega Man 11. I'd
You
love
love that
to
game.
see a new. I love Mega Man 11, and I'd love to see Mega Man X is the best. I think that's the best.
Best
Mega Man
cast.
IP.
Better than
You know?
Mega Man Network?
You know,
I feel like
lo-
they keep him alive in Marvel vs. Capcom, but Marvel vs. Capcom ain't really alive.
Man.
Yo, he said that so sad. Damn. Marvel is coming live right now.
damn.
They celebrate him, but yeah, Mega Man
Okay.
X. Is,
What would you
I'd
do?
like
Would you do it 3D? Because I know they experimented with
Oh,
3D.
jeez.
What would you do?
Fire, burn.
You know, I'll tell you. That's a good question because I recently beat the Mega Man X collection 1 and 2, along with the Mega Man 1 and 2, and I like Mega Man X7 a lot. I know that
Was
gets
that 3D?
shit on as like the worst.
That's the second 3D one, though.
The 3D
Right? Or
sections in that were pretty.
That's
they
the
were pretty
first 3D
cool.
one they tried, or the second one?
That was the first
Okay.
3D one they tried. They did a 2D, they did a 2.5D, and they did 3D. They mixed all the different sections. The 3D sections weren't bad.
Not
They were
voice acting,
not
though.
bad. You fight some bosses in 3D, and it's like, I wish that they expanded more on that, and I would like to see that make a return. Just focus on a Mega Man. You can make a Mega Man X game in 3D like that. Those sections were pretty cool. I liked them a lot. I'd like to see them make a, I'd like to see them make a comeback. But I'd be fine with another 2D like Mega
Actually, I
Man,
have
Mega Man X9. Like,
Have you heard of-
X8.
Have you
I
heard
like
of Mega Man
7.
X Dive?
Yes,
I
that
think
was
it's for the phone, and
I was
they
gonna
have
say, what the
something
fuck?
like
they
that.
have so many different selectable characters, and it's 2-player co-op also.
But it's mobile.
I think
It's
mobile.
mobile?
I
Hold the
believe it's
phone.
mobile.
Mobile only.
And it's messed up because they put mad effort into that game. Mad effort. And I was looking at it, I'm like,
I
yo,
gotta look at it.
everyone
I've
is
heard the
selectable,
title.
and you could upgrade all kinds of shit, and like,
Yeah, man, they changed.
Oh, that
the
reminds
phones are
me-
gonna
it
be dope.
needs to be co-op.
That's just
I think
like,
it's time for Mega Man X to be co-op.
That's just like another game, the Castlevania.
I'd rather not talk about that right now, but yeah, talk about Mega
no,
Man.
but we'll talk about Mega Man. I'll go next. Just a segue.
If Mega Man X goes 2D, it should definitely be 2-player.
It was almost,
like,
right?
20XX.
It was almost
Okay.
2 players.
20 double X. Mega Man X7 was supposed to be 2 players, and they
Really?
took it out last night.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yes, it was supposed to. the freaking director thought that the game was 2D after it released. And I thought it was 2 players.
He thought it was 2 players.
I was like,
how do you not even know what the game
He
is?
didn't know it was,
My God.
I'm like, how did that happen? I read, unless it was a false translation, I read the interview. I'm like, dude, speaking like the game is 2 players co-op. I'm like, this game, and then I read later that it was planned, but they took it out.
I bet it's
they probably did one stage and was like, that's awesome. And then they tried the whole game and was like, this stinks.
I bet it was lost in translation. Like they just,
Bill Murray?
I can't.
Yes. Good movie.
Man.
Good movie.
What was you going to say? What?
Your transition.
Yeah,
What were you going to say?
go ahead. No, transition.
Oh, okay. I thought you had something else to say. But I was going to say, going off of what you were saying about Mega Man, Mega Man Legends. That is an awesome title.
Damn, you just skipped Chalk completely. That's fucked up, dude.
Transition, man.
No,
Transition.
man.
I mean,
Dude, what do you think? Is
Wow.
this going in a circle? No, man. I started this. Then it was him. Then it was him. Then it was Chalk. And then it was Kev. Now it's back to me.
No, Chalk didn't go, man.
What the transition? Y'all ruined the transition.
You drunk bastard. Chalk like, I didn't even go.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it.
Look
Chalk,
I went once.
don't worry about Chalk. He's busy. Let me start.
He's
My bad, my bad, Chuck.
He's typing
My bad.
y'all. He's typing y'all in the chat.
My bad, Chalk. My bad. Go ahead.
That transition.
Oh.
My bad. You ruined it completely.
Anyways, no. I'm surprised Kev didn't say this one.
was
Viewtiful
gonna.
Joe.
That's on my list. That was my next pick.
By the way,
What would you?
But
I mean, I haven't personally played it, but it just stood out to me because as being a great game that I've never seen. They made two of them.
Two of them and Fighter. Kind of.
And a DS one. They made one for the DS, so probably
Fighter.
3.
It was a fighter.
Okay.
It was a Super Smash
Fighter
Bros.
also?
type fighter.
Wow. Okay.
Last time I saw Viewtiful Joe was in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yep, and he was a great character in that too.
Did that sell well?
Yeah, I beat him up.
Did that
a lot
do
in
well?
Game, though.
Enough to get a sequel.
Beautiful Joes they sold. I believe they sold. I believe they sold well, but what is it? Cameo is his name. He said, he wants to make a sequel, but you gotta tell.
You gotta kickstart
tell
it.
Capcom.
Exactly what you got to do.
Well, you know what? Speaking of which, if a 3D Viewtiful Joe, it reminds me of Wonderful
Yeah.
101.
Definitely. Didn't want to play it.
And that's an awesome game too. I might
ain't
pick it up
getting
for the
that.
Switch. I never beat it for the Wii U. I might pick it up for the Switch. It's pretty good.
Jay's
good game.
hating ass. Jay with his hating ass comments. I swear to God.
Kev, you ain't getting that.
He can't stop but hate. I swear to God.
No, man. If you play
God of War
games,
next.
everyone-
Play God of War next.
damn, man.
Damn.
Damn.
Wow.
All right, can I go now?
Play God of War. He's
Yeah, you're
All
good,
right,
Al. You're good,
Power
you're
Stone.
good.
Nah, Mega Man Legends, man.
Wait a minute. Who said that?
You said
Who
Power
said Power Stone? Was it you,
Power
Chalk?
Stone.
Was it you? So we didn't skip you, motherfucker.
Talk to
We didn't skip you.
Yo, he's so angry. He's so mad right now.
You said I skipped him.
I thought we went
No,
full circle
man. We
already.
started out of order.
And it was
You
my
didn't
turn
notice? We
again.
went this way, then we jumped here. Then
So
we...
about that Mega Man Legends.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I'd love to see.
Mega Man
So
Legends.
Mega
Come
Man
on,
Legends.
bruh.
Mega Man
I would
Legends.
love to talk about that.
Let's
'Cause
do it.
I want that game.
I love how
No, I
Jay
did.
got snubbed on that.
I do. So shut up. A lot of people got snubbed.
Yo,
on
he
that.
said,
Shut up. Shut up.
No, I would love to see a Mega Man Legends because
It was an anime.
it was literally anime. It was, and the technology that we have today
It'd be amazing.
can definitely do it.
I don't know if it would hold up.
It
I don't know if it would hold up.
great today.
It could do it
Yeah.
justice. It could do it
It
justice.
would have better controls rather than the tank controls.
Dude.
that it
I
had.
don't know about that. I think it'd probably flop.
I know. Yeah, of course. Of course, we know you're joking.
Listen, the original control scheme in that game was very. It
was dated.
bad. It aged badly.
That was before they had two dual analogs.
Yeah,
man. That was
yeah.
like
How many
an
was there?
old-
Was there one or two?
two?
There was two.
Two? Okay.
Two was amazing.
Two was
was
awesome.
amazing.
Two was
But
awesome.
the characters that they had in it, it made Trombone, it made like
Yeah, man.
all those little Lego characters that are in every freaking
Yeah.
Dead Rising game.
What was he called? Mega Man
What?
Volnut?
Hmm?
Mega Man Volnut was the character.
I don't know, man, a bad guy? Yeah,
No,
I think so.
Oh,
the
Mega
hero.
Man?
No, the
Mega
hero.
Man? Mega
No,
Man.
the main character. I mean,
Yeah.
just called him Mega
Yeah.
Man, man.
He had an anime mouth, it moved. It was crazy. For
I don't know
PlayStation 1.
I don't know about all that. I wasn't excited about Mega Man Legends.
You didn't even have a PlayStation.
No, I just saw him. I was like, he looks kind of corny.
He was dope.
He looked
was
like
dope.
what do you call those? He looked like a Mega Man GoBot.
The the characters in it were charming characters.
Yeah, man.
Charming characters. But the second one was darker than you'd ever imagine, which made it dope. Yes.
Really?
It was dope. But there was no 3.
Yeah.
I just think they didn't have a like, it was being worked on, but I don't think they had like a definitive outline of what they actually wanted it to be. Because they were like, you can make your own stuff. And like, I don't know if they had their own story.
They probably overwhelmed themselves with the Mega Man titles. Like Mega Man X. Then you have Mega Man Network. Mega Man Legends.
I have no problem doing that. That was Capcom, man.
Like,
they made all that.
Man, it's
Mega
like
Man
it's a lot.
Star Force.
It's a lot of different kind of Mega Man in there.
Yeah, but the fact they had a demo and they was like, here's the demo. Hold on. Oh, wait, no.
Wait, quick question.
Canceled.
Kev, quick question. In Mega Man's Final Smash, does Mega Man, the guy from Mega Man Legends, pop in there to do that final shot or no? He's not in there.
All of them in there.
He's in there too?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And in Ultimate, they also throw.
Yeah, I know that. But Mega Man Legends is in there?
Every one of them.
Wow, that's funny. So it's still in their mind. Yeah. I mean, this.
And
that's right, Battle Network.
Battle Network.
They
forgot about
made
that
it, so it should be on there.
No, it's on. I mean, I'm telling you, you see a lot of undercover stuff in Smash Brothers, man. Like they're thinking about some stuff. You know, they're
waiting for the next Capcom versus Marvel.
It's not lost hope. It's not lost hope.
It's the only time you'll see those characters.
But I mean, Mega Man Legends was the worst Mega Man.
Wow.
And Mega Man 6 still exists.
Bionic Commando, the fucking remake and the
no, Mega Man and Mega Man X.
Mega Man X6 is awful too.
Nah, Mega Man X6 is that one.
Get out of here.
Fuck that game. That game is from hell.
No, I played Mega Man 6 recently.
If Mega Man Legends ever made it to 6, it would be shit. That's what Mega Man.
It would be. She said it would be.
Damn.
That's what Mega Man does when it hits 6. Okay.
Damn, man.
You buy the physical copy, it doesn't even come with a box. It's a piece of shit.
Wow.
Hey, I'd still play it.
No, if you play,
I like to play with shit.
X6 the right
I would
way,
still play it.
it's a good game.
That's how much I want the game.
I can't even. I have nothing to say
Open
to
waters.
Oh shit!
that. I have
Wow.
nothing to say to that.
All right, what's you? Who has the next one? Me?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
You're probably gonna say one of mine. I guarantee you're gonna say one.
Everybody has the same guy.
No, we don't have the same.
I'm gonna leave this one. I know which one you have. I would say a remake of Rival Schools.
No, you don't have mine.
See, I have it. I got that one too.
Nah.
Ooh,
I got it too.
I respect
Yep.
that.
Rival Schools has.
I'm actually surprised they haven't.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised they haven't.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't forgotten those characters. It's a very interesting game. It's very Japanese. That's probably why it hasn't come out again, because it's super Japanese.
I think they kind of exist in the Street Fighter universe.
Yeah.
Soccer is in the
Yeah,
game.
they're there. They're in the backgrounds of the Capcom fighters. They're still in the background.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I mean, I think the amount of character they can give these people, and like the different weapons and stuff like that, like the way they did it, the way they could do it now as an anime would be insane.
Oh, so you would have it like the
Has to be.
Guilty Gear type.
Any game that has anime has to look like that now.
but just not as heavy and slow as Guilty Gear.
Well, it'll be like Dragon Ball,
Okay.
but they're too fast. They have to be in the middle of those.
slow as
Dragon Ball
guilty.
Fighters.
Dragon Ball moves too fast for me.
Fighters.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball is on.
Yo, Jay,
thought it
you
was-
still
I
have
just
to
got
do
it for
that.
Switch.
He thought it was Street Fighter.
I just got it for Switch, man. I'm about to get in there.
Wait, hold on. You bought it
Got
again?
for Switch.
He's like, let's just say I got it for Switch. Stop asking
Like I
questions.
own the game. All
Stop
right.
asking questions.
Stop getting specific with it. All right.
It's portable. I can sell my Xbox one now because no one's even turning that on.
I turned it on once.
Jay's got two versions.
Me too.
Wow.
Doesn't even
No, but
play
I'm
them.
saying that
Same
type
game.
of that. If you're talking about polygons and anime, it has to look like that now. So to see
Yes.
something like Rival Schools, I love the way Rival Schools play.
Same man. Yep.
And if it was that, if it looked like that and it was as smooth as that is, like that'll be crazy.
You know what I remembered mostly, like fondly, is the music. The music was actually pretty good.
Music was interesting,
Yeah.
but the tag moves you can do made that.
Ah, dude.
That's what made that game.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Especially with the right
I
characters.
just love
Oh, my
cracking
God.
someone with a baseball bat.
That was dope.
Calm
Yeah.
down, dude.
Yeah, the Sports Squad
Sakura,
was
man.
Sports Squad was
Nah, I like that game. So if they redid it, I'd be interested. But you know, something like Darkstalkers, not so much. But
Hey,
that might, be on,
hey,
might be on somebody's list.
That's
I'm not
on my
gonna-
list,
I'm
man.
not going to discredit it.
Darkstalkers.
That's on my list.
Wow.
It just
goddamn.
ain't on my list.
It's on your
Yeah,
list.
man.
No,
Might as
Yeah.
might as well get it out the way. Who else has it on their list?
he said. Now that you mentioned it, nah.
Not me.
No. Nobody has that shit? All right, fuck it. Damn. Yo, the disrespect.
It's very much a Street Fighter.
God damn. Dude, it is a Street Fighter clone, bro. That was a dope game.
It's good.
It really was. It was so dope.
Yeah.
I don't know why y'all hating on it.
I like the
don't want a
franchise,
remake,
but you know,
I watched I forgot the YouTuber's name, but he made a documentary, like a history of Darkstalkers.
It was like 5 minutes. I saw it.
Do you remember the name of the guy? No,
I did watch it though.
He said the disrespect.
Jesus Christ, man.
I did watch it though. No, I was interested.
No, it was interesting stuff, but
He
it
said
was
that's 5 minutes.
they got the one of the developers or the character designers and the directors of Street Fighter that were working on a new Street Fighter game, and
I know.
after making Street Fighter 3 Third Impact, or no, not 3 Third Impact, 2
Second Strike.
Second Strike.
Was it Third Strike and Second Impact? Whatever it was. It was something like that.
One of the Street Fighters. He left the company. He pitched an idea for a fighting game with monsters. And originally he wanted like Dracula, he wanted the Gila monster, he wanted like well-known, fighters or whatever, but they couldn't get the licensing to get Dracula and all that.
I saw it on Top Hat Gaming.
So they had to change it to Dimitri, and
That's
they
what I
had
saw.
to change it to fucking
That's what I
Top
saw
Hat
it.
Gaming. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Told you I
Yes.
saw it.
yes, that was the channel. Yeah. No, it's a good channel, man. He goes in deep with
He dives deep with the fighters.
with
and
the
brawlers.
information. Yeah.
Capcom.
But
it's interesting.
yeah. After that, it was like it's cool, man. It was basically a Street Fighter, basically.
Yeah, they have to think of a different way to do the graphics like now.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, but
they have to do
If
it-
they do like fur and stuff, it'll be cool.
They would have to do first gen.
Like Dragon Ball.
No.
Not for that.
They would have to do first gen. I'd like to see it 2D. Like a Cuphead animation type stuff. Like
It was weird. It was a very odd game.
like first generation Guilty Gear.
It wasn't odd. It was a Street
Yeah,
Fighter
man.
with monsters.
No, I'm just saying the anime.
Like,
I'm just saying the way it was animated.
nothing-
It was very. It wasn't super tight. I mean, some characters weren't, but your main characters who fought like Ken and Ryu, obviously they were fine, but a lot of characters in there were very over animated. But
What's it?
okay, like the
Yeah,
rocker-
a lot of
rocker
characters in
zombie.
there were hard to use because they were overly animated and whatever.
The same
But
could be said about Street Fighter 3.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
People love them.
Same could
People
be
love
said
them.
about
Yeah.
that. But
Let us
Yeah.
know.
I'd like
That
to
was
see
very
a
animated,
damn
yeah.
like they ignored it.
Can they add a
all
new
these
monster?
years.
What monster can they add?
They added so many goddamn monsters. What's the that Little Red Riding Hood character?
Just cool.
Yeah.
BB Hood.
Bad
That was a
bitch.
funny ass-
Bad
funny
bitch
ass
hood.
Yeah, fucking little
Wow.
girl with a picnic basket with fucking
Wow.
guns and shit in it. I'm like, what the
What if that was what it stood for?
yeah.
Bad bitch in a hood.
But yeah, I mean, a couple of the characters made new
No, they were
characters
there.
in Marvel vs. Capcom. So I feel like
Yeah,
that's
They go to die, right?
Felicia was in one of them, right? And Morgan.
Felicia, Morgan, Donovan.
Project-
Felicia,
Project,
Morgan,
Cross
and
Zone.
Jetta.
remember
I think Pyron was in Marvel.
He was in
vs.
Donovan
Capcom
wasn't in it?
Too.
No.
He might have been.
Dimitri and Morgan were in
Would-
Project
no.
Cross Zone.
No,
Oh
Donovan
yeah,
wasn't in it?
a lot of them were in Project.
Donovan was
Damn,
not
man.
in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Nah, he was a straight up ripoff of Ryu. But
Nah, he
who else
wasn't.
got something? We got something?
Damn.
All right, what do you got, man?
I got a few things. Captain Commando.
Yeah?
That's on my list too.
That was on my list.
Hell, what do you mean really? Hell fucking yes, Kev. Shame on you.
Yeah.
You
I
mean-
haven't played enough of Captain Commando.
Captain
to really
Commando was
have
a
the
dope
nostalgia.
ass beat 'em up, man. That had one game. That shit had one game.
It's not a franchise.
He was in Marvel vs.
Survive.
Capcom, right?
He was in one of those Marvel vs. Capcom.
He was in
games.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, like
He was in the
how
first
does that
one.
not have another game?
No, actually, I think
That
he
was
might
one
have
of the
been
funnest
second
beat 'em ups I've played.
I don't know. They had like that mummy guy in it.
I
Was it
didn't
a
pick him.
robot?
I picked the ninja. I picked Ninja Commando.
I think that's the guy. I picked.
Well, they had. Is that the one where they had the baby in the?
They had
in
the
robot?
baby on the robot. They had the mummy, and they had the ninja, and then
baby,
Captain
yeah.
Commando.
Okay.
That was a dope ass beat 'em
I played
up.
it a few times. It was. I mean, it was in the time of Final Fight.
It was around that era of beat 'em ups,
Yeah.
and it was a good beat 'em up. Do another
Yeah.
one. Why the hell not? Damn, the character's cool.
I mean, where else you gonna go after what you call it, Streets of Rage?
Well,
Need some new franchises.
you know what? This is what you got to do, because a lot of these beat 'em ups, they're coming out with sequels and stuff like Streets of Rage. keeping it 2D. Nah, you gotta change it up. You gotta go 3D.
Make it like the bouncer. Yeah.
Nah, not like the bouncer. The bouncer is trash. It was trash. Right, that shit was trash. That was hot garbage. Bouncer. We gotta go right to 3D, man. They gotta go right to 3D with Captain Commando. I want to see some more Captain Commando, man. But I say go right to 3D because all these other beat 'em ups are going right to 2D, keeping it traditional.
I think if they did that, they should put like a beat 'em up world and put them in like one game. Everyone from Capcom.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
Captain Commando has to have its own game.
Gotta get Cadillacs and dinosaurs in there.
Now you're just shitting on my whole idea right now.
You gotta do it in the world.
You're just taking a diarrhea shit all over my idea.
Capcom world. They just came out with a beat 'em up.
No.
Wow. That was
because Capcom just came out with the bundle, right? With Captain Commando in there.
Yep.
So they care about Captain Commando. He needs his game, man. Make it.
Well,
3D.
he was supposed to. He was originally supposed to be Capcom's mascot.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder why that failed. Probably because Megaman's so dope.
Well, Captain Falcon was supposed to be the Nintendo mascot.
Who?
Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon does not have the. He does not have the. He does not have the swag for that.
He was supposed to be a mascot though. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He was supposed
Captain
to be
Falcon?
Wow.
He was probably supposed to be the mascot for Super Nintendo.
He don't have enough games.
But
All right, what you got over there?
He doesn't have enough games. All right. Sengoku.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Is that the
Is that the
Dynasty Warriors
game? Kinda.
That's Capcom's Samurai Warriors esque. It's the same characters from Samurai Warriors that Toei Tecmo.
I remember having a lot of fun with that game. That's good.
Now. That was an awesome game. We played. What was it? It was Sengoku Basara 3 Utage. I
What's
think
the
it
English
was the special one.
Damn.
I imported that and had the extra characters.
It was
awesome,
great.
Man.
Character design's on point.
That was a very much more polished version of the Samurai Warriors.
It was. It's they still got the problem with the AI with the freaking the meat bags that they throw at you.
The meat bags.
You just cut them down. Call them the meat bags.
They don't even attack you. The meat bags. They just pop up.
They just pop up. It's just like give them. I wish they would kind of like trim some of the freaking enemies. Cut some of them out and give the ones that remain a little bit more AI. But it's an awesome.
It comes out now.
It should come
out.
It
comes out now. The AI would be fine.
Really, what's up?
Probably couldn't handle it with that many people on screen.
Well, they have a lot of people on screen.
They probably couldn't handle putting the AI and all those enemies on the screen.
That's exactly the reason why. Yeah, they put so many people on. They can't put AI for all those. It takes up processing power. So it's like cut down the number of people who are on screen and give them some more. AI.
Was too fast.
They have swords. They have swords in their hand. They should be able to attack you with those swords, not just stand there like this.
Could be like a Ninja Turtles movie.
Yeah,
they don't always attack with the swords.
And the anime wasn't bad. I saw the Sengoku Basara anime first season, second season, even the movie. It should come out. It's a game. The game.
You think they should give it an American name?
No,
you sure about that?
That's fine. No, I like that.
It's fine.
Nah, people are heavy into anime now. There's no excuse to change that.
Naruto,
it's crazy. I had that on my list and I took it off because I was like, nah.
Ain't nobody care about One Piece.
It was too obscure.
You're next, right?
Yeah.
Nah, people love One Piece.
People love that.
That character design is trash. I don't care. Fight me on that, y'all. Fight me on that. They look like fucking crackheads. Fight me on that.
I co-sign on that, man.
They love One Piece. One Piece just came out with.
They always come out with.
No,
they
do.
They look like crackheads.
They come out. I don't like the character design.
It's
either.
a horrible character
I
design.
co-sign on that.
I don't care what the story is. They look like crackheads. And Naruto, I will go on the record. He looks like a damn janitor.
All right. I don't know about that.
A damn janitor.
I don't know about that.
He looks like a janitor in an orange suit doing kung fu and shit. Move on.
I don't know about that. Maybe like a prisoner. Let me say.
Wow. The hate is so real.
I'd say a prisoner. It's an orange jumpsuit. It's an orange jumpsuit, like a prisoner. Like
I've seen a janitor. Okay, move on.
Inmate number 55533.
Wow. All right, so I guess
that's how many episodes. There.
Oh man. Anyway,
is it my turn
Lost
now?
Planet.
Yes,
Lost Planet.
That was what
that game is forgotten.
Damn.
That was the third-person shooter in
Holy
the snow,
shit.
right?
Yes.
Yo, Lost Planet was
that was amazing.
The first game.
Which one sucked horribly? What was that?
The rest.
Second and third.
He said the rest.
Yeah,
no, it's true.
He's right. Listen,
one was great.
One was amazing.
There was a co-op one.
That sucked.
Yeah.
That was
broken.
Abysmal.
Second.
It wasn't abysmal. It just wasn't finished.
Dude, it was terrible.
It wasn't finished.
That was terrible.
Listen, it was a Japanese studio that developed the game.
Damn.
Okay, first one was a success.
First one was like a 3D Megaman would have been if they had regular people.
Bionic Commando-ish.
Bionic Commando had the arm.
I had some gripes with it. Like I didn't like the fact that like your energy or whatever would like over time. It was a time
cold.
limit.
Yeah, it was
a
cold.
time limit, so you had to like. I hate getting time restraints in games. Like just let me.
So you wouldn't play
do my
Crime
shit.
Fighters then?
Huh?
You wouldn't play Crime Fighters then?
No, no. I hate time constraints, but nonetheless, like ignoring that, it was a dope game. Second one, horrible. Third one was an American studio that took over, and they it's still bad. Still bad.
It's like Dead Space. What happened to that? Not as bad.
I wish Capcom
That's
made
messed
it.
up because
first
if 2 and 3 sucked, it's like, what do we do now?
Nah, it's
both,
dead.
both sequels sucked. It's like you kind of fucked up the whole thing.
It's
Well, they
it's
fucked
a
it up
dead.
with multiplayer.
They're trying to let
Yeah.
the taste.
They
No,
messed
but
it up. They messed it up with multiplayer.
Yeah.
In part 2, when you fought bosses
Dude, it
with
was
the partner, it was dope. No, when you fought a boss, a huge boss with multiple people, that's where they had the game. But the regular game,
It's not
was
an
broken
MMO.
completely.
Really?
It's not
Yeah.
an MMO though.
No,
So it's like no, don't do that.
And I
Please
think
don't do
I think
that.
it's so tough for that franchise to come back because it's
Yeah.
like it's not even like the main characters were like so gripping. Like,
No,
these
no.
guys need a game. Like you have your
No.
Megaman, you have your
Yeah.
Captain Commando, you have
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
characters. There's
was-
no characters.
There's nobody memorable. In
Yeah,
the
there's
game
no.
at all.
So it's just
No.
like a guy with a gun.
That's why it's perfect to reboot. Like they can
do it
start.
over.
They can start from scratch. Like listen, you could stick to the same lore, have it in space, have it in a different planet.
I really liked
On
part
snow.
1. Man. It was like
Me too.
Aliens.
It was good.
Yeah.
No, it was good. It was good.
Like stick to the same thing, but just reboot. Do a different story. Do a different character.
Just do it over again.
Just do it over.
Start from scratch.
Just start from
Act
scratch.
like the other games didn't happen.
Just give the main character a cigarette, have some angst,
Yeah.
give him a different haircut.
No, you have to give him attitude. You have to make your
It works.
character.
Give him
You have to
something.
have your character memorable, or else no one was going to care about a reboot.
Yeah,
Don't
man.
give him a belly shirt.
They love doing that. They love the belly shirts in every
belly
franchise.
Oh man.
Trials of
It's Capcom. It's
Be-
Capcom.
be-
Wait,
belly
what?
shirts. Trials of Mana. Fucking
Gotta show the abs, man.
yeah.
I was
Like
talking about Dante.
Dante, Fire Emblem.
Gotta show the abs,
They
man.
do
You
that in
gotta show
every
the-
fucking company. Show the abs. Man, listen. That's mad.
I mean, I feel like if they're
Man, listen.
might as well.
They don't
Put a
care,
shirt
man.
over that though.
Man.
All right, you're next, Chuck.
Ah, you
Yeah, I
took
had that.
mine. You
I
took
had that.
I was
mine.
saving that for you.
I had that.
What's the last one you played?
Ryder. The last one I
360.
played was
Oh no, you didn't play the fucking
didn't play the
PS4.
360?
What, the P, was it PS?
360.
360.
Oh,
and
no, I'm
PS4.
sorry. PS4 also, yeah.
The same game.
Oh,
No,
Dude,
I
dude,
wasn't
now.
even aware that existed.
tonight.
Buy now.
Tonight. Get it now. Get it tonight.
Oh man.
I'm telling, because I was late on this. I was
Yes,
very
you-
late on this.
Yes, you were.
And I was like, I need to play. I'm a Strider guy. I love Strider. And I rushed. And my regret is I
That
rushed
game's awesome.
through the game because I had other games in my backlog. But dude, if you like Strider,
It's Metroidvania.
you will get this tonight.
Metroidvania Strider.
Tonight. It is-
2.5D.
It's fucking
Awesome.
dope.
So much
Awesome.
better than Strider 2. So
Yeah.
much
Oh my
better.
god. Oh yeah. You can't even put them in the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
conversation.
No.
It's the
Different
best Strider ever made. It's the best Strider ever made.
Yep.
It's
But
funny. I bought every Strider except Strider Returns.
Okay.
Because Strider Returns was a crappy.
I didn't even play
sequel.
that one.
But it needs a new. And Strider needs to come back. And I always said, Kev, you could agree with this. He needs to be in Smash Brothers, dude. Strider needs to be in Smash Brothers. Like, how is that motherfucker not in? Like, how? How?
Because he's
But
been
no
in
one
Marvel
plays that
versus
anymore. That's for
Capcom,
like
bro.
these. No, I'm just
Isn't he an assist in it? No, he's not even.
no,
assist.
no assist. Nothing.
No, he was in all the games.
He was not in
He
Smash
was in all
at
the
all.
games.
Marvel vs.
Marvel
Capcom. He
vs.
was in.
Capcom, yeah.
And he's
He's
dope,
playable
right? He's
character.
dope in the game.
I wish he was bigger in the new game. I wish he was a bigger sprite. He was very small.
I liked it. I thought it was fun.
I thought it was.
But I'm used to like Strider's a big character, like a
Well, he's a ninja. He was small and a
Yeah.
hard
Yep.
target, and
but
he
the
was
blade and
fast.
everything. It just, I mean,
Chuck, you
it's
need
a great game.
You need to get that game tonight. Like I'm not even playing around. Like
Seriously,
that
man.
you will if you like Strider. Oh my god, dude.
It's kind of like a reboot. Yeah,
PS4?
Yeah, actually, it's PS4. Yeah.
it's kind of like a reboot of part one.
It
It's
is a
so
reboot.
good.
Yeah, it's the same story. It's,
Very good.
It's the same
It's
story as
so
the
good.
Genesis.
That was one of my favorite arcade games back in the day.
Oh,
That
man.
character is so cool.
You used to love Strider.
Yeah, I spent a lot of money.
Genesis
on that.
one was probably one of the top Genesis games was Strider, but No, Strider.
Yeah, that was
Strider
so
needs
fun.
to come back.
That was
really
awesome.
bad.
Strider might be the reason I'm poor.
Damn, man. He said
It might be the reason I'm poor.
He said that's sad as hell. You heard his voice.
Took all my money.
donate to Sticks.
I just buy another Strider. Okay.
Chalk, how would you have it done? Would you have it like, keep it 2D, or would you like go 3D route, or?
Nah, we could do it 3D.
Ninja
The
Gaiden,
fighting
like,
has to be on point though.
I didn't even think.
Because Strider's fast, he's crafty, he's powerful. So the fighting would almost have to be kind of.
Oh, so you would go to 3D route, Devil May Cry, Ninja Gaiden type.
If you made a Strider like a Ninja Gaiden, I didn't even think.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's actually a good idea.
It's like, hold on.
You got to change the fighting completely, but
Yeah.
that
Hold on.
is
That's a good idea, though.
dope
But
game.
you could keep the premise.
Yeah.
You can still keep the.
You got to simplify it, though.
Give me
It
my
has- it
Robot
has to be-
Panther, though.
It has to be.
I need my Robot Panther.
What about the other one that goes
Robot Panther.
shoots a little?
That's
Yeah.
gonna be in there. Yeah.
Strider Ninja Gaiden crossover. A crossover.
We got to holla at Capcom and be like, yo,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Ninja
dope.
Gaiden Strider crossover. That
yo,
would be fucking
tweet
sick.
Capcom, be like, what
Strider
the
Gaiden.
fuck y'all doing with Strider?
Strider Gaiden.
Strider Gaiden would be dope.
Dude, that'd be
Strider
dope.
That'd be
Gaiden.
dope.
Strider Gaiden.
I would probably have a heart attack if
Holy
that happened. That's too much ninja.
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
Too much ninja.
Strider
That's the
Gaiden,
ultimate
that's
ninja
funny.
right there.
What's Tecmo right now? Is that Bandai or no?
Tecmo. No.
What's Tecmo?
No,
Tecmo,
Tecmo
no.
Three, Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, Tecmo's
No,
like.
no, I mean, what
Dead or
company
Alive
is it?
and whatever.
It's not Tecmo.
No,
Oh, okay.
Tecmo.
Tecmo.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh, the
Because they put Ninja
Dynasty
Gaiden
shit.
in the
Yes.
Dynasty Warriors all the time.
oh, and what a great
Yes.
move that was.
That was dope.
Oh my god,
Music
that-
was dope.
Oh, I want to play that now. Actually, they added
Wait,
Ryu
they did
Hayabusa
what?
to what was it? What game was that, Kev? That was Orochi Zorochi 3.
Warriors of Orochi.
A bunch of them.
Yeah, they added
And they had the
Hayabusa
music.
with the music from the NES.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I almost had a heart attack.
Stop.
It was crazy.
That game's not bad either. They recently came.
I
out
like
with-
them all. I always like them. As long as Ryu Hayabusa's in it, I honestly don't care. Anything with him in it, I'm like, yo, I'm playing it, man. Come on, man. That music, woo, Jesus.
I guess I go real quick. Dead Rising.
Really?
Forgotten.
Yeah.
You like that Rising?
Yeah, I like the first one.
It
I like the
came out
first
Didn't
one.
they have four
with
of
a
them?
game
Yeah,
with the-
4 was horrible.
What about 2, 3, and 3?
they were horrible. The first one I liked. I own the first one
Did you see
on
that?
the Xbox 360. I
Did
own
you
the
see
first
that
one.
movie though?
No,
Good.
good. All right. No, but Dead Rising, the first one, I was like, all right, this is cool. Got a little silly with the second one. Third one, and then at the fourth one, I didn't even try, man. I was just like, nah.
How would you do it to make you like it?
That's a good question because I'm like,
Like Resident
Would you make
Evil
it more
2.
serious? Would you make it more serious?
Part
or
1 like Resident Evil 2.
they got too like off the wall with it, but
the Mega Man attachments?
They did the same thing. They did the
They
same
went-
thing that they did with the what's the GTA clone? That game.
oh,
Saints
Saints
Row.
Row,
Saints
Saints
Row.
Row.
They Saints
Yeah,
Row the
well,
hell out of it.
yeah, that's very Saints Row.
But that's exactly. I don't. I can't get
Saints
into
Row
Saints
the
Row.
hell out of it.
You know, I'm a GTA guy. I tried to get into Saints Row. I couldn't get into it. You loved it.
Love it. Up to 3.
I loved.
But they
GTA.
went too far.
Four, the next-
But they just went insane with it. They just like we're just gonna go over the top, and that's what they did with Dead Rising with the series. I just like to see them like reboot it, go in a different direction.
I think there's room there to improve it.
But the thing I'm conflicted with, like, it's
gotta be kinda goofy,
There's
though.
too many zombie games out there. So
It's got to
like,
stand out by being goofy.
exactly.
That's
well,
the thing.
They need some other niche to tack on to that, like gameplay wise, because
Make it like Evil Dead, like mad, bloody, and violent. Imagine that'd be crazy.
Well, I mean, you got what? You got Last of Us, right?
Right.
You have Days Gone. You have Stay of Decay.
way too much.
There's
Dying,
three, like,
Dying Light.
Like you got
All you need is a
fucking,
chainsaw, though. to change the
Nah,
whole
there's-
game.
There's so many.
You have
different
to add
zombie
at
games.
least one mechanic that
camera?
makes you choose. He said a camera. Something that changes
Well, that was the main
than any other game.
That's what made it different.
the main character
right?
was a
Yeah.
photographer.
That's why I never got into it. I thought it was just. Yeah, I thought
Frank
it was just
West,
too
right?
cheesy. I'm like, fuck this,
Yep.
man. I like
Wait,
the other
was
3.
was he in Marvel versus
Yep.
Capcom?
Yes, he was. He was, right?
He was. He was. I think either him or the other guy. There's
Yeah,
another
no,
dude.
Yeah, they
It
were
was
in
Marvel
there.
versus Capcom Infinite.
That's where all
Yep.
the fucking IPs go to die, man. That's it. Like, yo, we gonna forget about you.
It's an oxymoron with that name, Infinite.
Yeah.
The death.
Can't even deny it.
Death Infinite Death.
Dude.
Oh my god.
There you go.
I have 2 games I'll quickly get out the way so I can be done.
Damn.
Oh wow.
Breath of Fire.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I looked at that. I was gonna put it on my list, but I never played one of them.
Breath of
but
Fire
it's
was
big.
a pretty popular
I never played
Popular
it either.
role
Yeah,
player
I put it
from
on my
there.
list.
I've always been intrigued by it, though.
and
Same.
with Final Fantasy and stuff out there, for it to be able to hold its own
Yep.
with something like Square coming out with those games, there has to be something good in it.
Yeah.
So for them to have that many Breath of Fires and to be held at that regard for all of them,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like a Phantasy Star type of lost title.
Yeah, it had a lot of sequels. It needs. Yeah, that's just
So
like
either-
Lunar to me.
Yeah, like
Lunar
either
was
remake it and
I
do it
love
better,
that one.
or like just come out with a new one. It's a title that people would still probably care about. And my last one, Street Fighter Alpha.
You still
Because-
want more Alpha?
I want Street Fighter Alpha.
I almost put that one
I'll
in.
tell you one person who doesn't want more Street Fighter Alpha. Chalk don't want no more Street Fighter Alpha. He's had
don't
enough of Street
want
Fighter
the
Alpha.
smoke.
He don't want that
Yo,
smoke.
you want to play
don't want-
again?
You don't want that
Wanna play
smoke.
again?
Uh-oh.
Listen, because I don't want Street Fighter. Listen, when they come out with Street Fighter 6, sure, I'm gonna be interested. I want to see what it's about.
All the damn smoke.
But I want a 2D awesome Street Fighter,
Yes.
just like Street Fighter Alpha 3. I want it to be done
But
better.
what's wrong with Street Fighter 5?
I don't want that anymore.
No.
Street Fighter
Look,
still.
I don't
they can
want it
both.
anymore.
They can coexist, right? You can have a 2D Street Fighter, an updated 2D Street Fighter.
Yep.
Like a Guilty Gear or like
Listen,
I don't know,
Street
like
Fighter
a-
Alpha was different than Street Fighter 2.
Right.
It was different.
it's different.
I want Street Fighter Alpha.
Just like you have
I
2D,
think
just like you
y'all
have
just
2D
hate 'cause
Mario
y'all
and you have
can't
3D
airlock
Mario.
in any other Street
What
Fighter.
happened?
Which means you have to think a little more.
No, well, it's just like you have 2D Mario and you have 3D Mario games.
Hmm.
Two different fucking types of games.
I want a 2D.
You can't judge it.
I want
But
a
they
Dragon
both-
Ball.
But they both can coexist. So just like that, I agree with that, man. I'd
I
like
want
to
a
see
Dragon
that
Ball
too.
Fighter Z Street Fighter. I don't want
Yeah.
a 3D type
It's
thing.
too slow. Bro.
No.
Street
No.
Fighter's-
Dude.
Fighter Time's
Guilty Gear isn't
slow.
slow.
No.
That shit has mad animation.
The new
It's not
Guilty Gear
slow.
is slow as shit.
Street Fighter Alpha doesn't
But-
have that much animation. Street Fighter 3 did.
Yeah, it
Here-
didn't.
it's
yeah,
different.
It's a different game. I want that animation. I just want it to look cooler, and I want that game. That's all. That's all. It was basically Final. It was Final Fight Street Fighter. That's what it
Final
was.
Fight Street Fighter.
That's exactly what Street Fighter Alpha was.
All right, Kev, you next.
Yeah, I'll get my 2 out the way because I only have 2 left. Okami.
Okay.
I
okay.
keep forgetting that's Capcom.
Yeah, okay.
That's a Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
Still, that's a Legend of Zelda.
They had the last game that they had, not counting the remake. I mean, the HD remaster or whatever, was the one for the DS, and that was good. That was a really good game. It just wasn't as good as the
They
first,
rumored him.
first
They
one
rumored the
was.
dog for Smash Brothers for a bit.
Yep.
Really, Amaterasu.
There you
What haven't they rumored for
Correct.
Smash? Like they rumored everything.
Amaterasu.
Tingle.
go. He was in there.
He's an assist trophy. If he was a character, I'd fucking be so angry.
Jesus Christ.
I think that game would look great with new graphics. Just
Yeah.
because the artistic style in it is its own.
it's dated.
No, I mean it's its own though. That art styles like that can't look that old. But I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. It's dated. It just.
I think it
it's
can.
very
I think it can
stylized. I
benefit
think,
from new techniques in its style though.
Yeah, I would like to see an evolved style of it. Like that was
Like a
that
more
game, that's
polished version of
PS2 game. You know, Okami is a PS2 game. So,
I understand why they put it on
know,
the the Wii and they put it on what the Wii. Was
So
it on
you
the
want
Wii
to
U?
see like a,
It was better.
So you
want to
see a remaster?
Better on the Switch because
They can as long
Was
as they
that-
use the art style, they can do a new one if they want. But
Oh, okay.
it's just that the fact that they put it on the DS, I know why they did it because you can write on it.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
paint on it.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
purpose of the game.
Yeah.
So I understand why it's on there. I just
Yeah.
wish it looked better on there. So give it that type of style.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you could put it on something like this.
You could put it on the Switch.
Yeah, and if you want to draw, it has to be portable.
Yeah. No, they could do it.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah,
well, they have a stylus now for the Switch. So,
Yeah.
you know,
I know, but you can't play
Well,
on TV.
it came with Mario Maker, the physical.
You can play on the TV. You take it. You just take the Joy-Con and you just do the motions with your hand.
Yeah, if it works, it's fine.
Yeah.
I did it
What's
with
your
the
second?
Wii.
What's your
That
second?
works.
Damn.
Wow, Dungeons and
Wow.
Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons, really?
Yeah.
I thought of it. I came across it. What would you do?
Yeah, I would keep it. I would do the Streets of Rage 4.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So swords,
bad idea.
swords and magic, but Streets of Rage. Okay.
Nice.
Exactly.
Animated, like,
keep
awesome.
it 2D. You know, give it some artwork,
Mm-hmm.
style, graphics, and some little bit juggling.
Did you say
You know,
artwork style
I like to
graphics?
see-
All the graphics are
Give it some
Hand-drawn.
artwork styles and graphics. He just said words.
Hand drawn. He meant hand drawn. That's what he meant.
He looked at a thesaurus and was like, "All right, these all mean the same thing. I'm just saying it all." Fuck it.
Artistic, hand-drawn
Okay,
graphics. You know, I like to see a modern Dungeons and
Update,
Dragons
okay.
game.
That'd be dope
good.
because I love that game. That game was awesome.
Okay.
Magic Sword.
Chill,
Damn,
chill,
man.
chill with the magic sword. Chill with the
Jesus
magic
Christ.
Well, Dungeons and Dragons didn't come out like for the Saturn at least. It didn't come out in America. I think they came out with it's in a collection now though,
sword. I
right?
think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, the collection.
I think they had a
Wii U.
Japanese version.
The
I had
Wii U.
I like talking over each other.
Sorry, Charlie.
Were you had it? Yeah, I knew it was something. It's something.
Wii U
Yeah, I
had
had
both.
to-
I like talking over each other.
Wow.
Charcoal.
They have the same problem on ESPN. I know.
No, I had the Japanese version for the Saturn.
That was the only one, man, at the time. It was dope.
Saturn, man, so underrated.
I wonder how much it costs to bring the Dungeons and Dragons license back to America because it seems like it's always a problem.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Never
It
good.
always costs so much.
What about you, Chuck?
We need that Lotus Bowl.
I think my list is
You
actually
done? You and
done.
Kev done? Chuck,
I'm
Jay's
done.
done.
I got 7.
done.
You got 7.
damn.
I got 4.
Well, next time on the show,
I got 4.
all right, go through.
Let's go through Cannon Spike.
Okay.
I want another
that.
Cannon Spike, man, because it feels like that game never came out.
I don't even think that I have that on my list.
Who do you have? You had Charlie. You had Megaman.
You had Nash.
Yeah,
It was
Arthur.
Nash.
Yeah, Cammy.
Interpol.
Can't forget Cammy.
That game was was that Dreamcast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that was so dope, man.
I
I
forgot
don't
about
even
that.
care what type of game it is.
Not
To
a
be
franchise.
honest, shut the fuck up,
Not a
Jay.
franchise.
Shut up.
That's why I don't have it on my
Just
list.
shut the fuck
I
up.
was like, I was gonna put that. I was like, no, it's not a franchise.
Shut the
Fuck it.
hell up.
It's a good game. Great game though.
So games that we want to be franchises.
Yeah.
There needs to be another one.
We should have just said IPs, but whatever.
All right. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Disney in general.
Come on.
I'm good
I
on
have
that.
that.
I want them to
that on my
have. I
list.
want them to have their Disney license in general.
And that needs to be 2D. That should be 2D.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to see it 3D.
Could you imagine any of their like DuckTales
Oh, no.
remastered?
Yeah.
Chip and Dale remastered?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see.
Dope.
Yeah, and that's truly. They should have said remake. DuckTales remake. Remaster.
How many Chip and Dales was there?
I wanna see a Chip
Yeah,
and
there's
Dale.
2?
one. If you want to really count it.
No, there was two.
There was
There
two,
was
two was
but
not good.
No?
There was 2 though. But
One was better.
One was way better.
Yeah.
That's a
We beat
better.
2 in 2 seconds.
Who,
It was
we?
trash.
We played it?
We played through 2.
Me and you played it? I don't
Was it
remember
me and
that.
you or?
No, Jay. Was
Oh, okay,
me
because
and-
I'm like, I did not play that
And
game.
it was super fast. We beat that in like 15 minutes.
It was. Oh man, it needed more time. than the other.
Part 1 was so
Chip
dope.
and Dale's part 1. Yeah, part 1 was.
Part 1 was awesome.
You know what? I
Rescue
actually
Rangers.
I played it on a.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Play
Thank,
Chip and Dale.
thank you for that. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, the
Pause.
video game. Pause.
You're gonna say pause in the middle of you saying that.
Pause.
Chip and Dale pause. Rescue Rangers
Rangers,
pause.
pause.
They understand what Rescue Rangers is.
Rescue Rangers is fine. Chip and Dale's
I
pause.
can't stand y'all.
But no, he was right because like I completely slipped there.
That's all right.
I slipped. Pause.
That was one of the ones that they should bring out though. Again.
Like
Oh,
with
it's
the,
gonna
with
be
the
fun editing.
hand drawn, like a Cuphead,
Like
right?
a Disney.
Like a Cuphead drawn,
That'd be cool.
like
Disney.
Oh, hand drawn.
And Disney, and you got to get the
Like
original Disney animators to come out.
He's like
and draw
90.
every song.
And I'm surprised none of y'all said you might have it on your list. I'm just going through it. The rest
No,
of
well,
it, 'cause I'm
you
done.
had already Chip and
Yeah.
Dale's on Rescue
And
Rangers. I said the rest.
Street Fighter, Puzzle Fighter. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Puzzle Fighter.
That's a
Oh,
free.
that
That's a
was on-
franchise now.
That was for the
I was,
mobile.
I was waiting for that.
They
shit.
came out for the mobile with Mega Man X and everything. I'm like,
I
why are
was
you gonna
waiting for
waste
that.
it on the fucking mobile?
I was
for?
waiting for somebody to say that.
And they canceled that.
They canceled it?
that, by
It
the
never
way.
came out.
No.
I think they
Well,
canceled
good because
that.
it needs to
No,
come
it
out
never
for
came.
like the Switch.
There was a mobile one. There's
Yeah.
a mobile. There's the mobile one that came out.
I
But-
think they canceled it though.
No,
I'll
I
try
don't
to
think
look- I'll try
because
to
I
look
have a
up
list in
this.
Wikipedia that I looked at of franchises, and that wasn't on there.
Really?
However, it was on the IPs of Capcom.
Of Crapcom.
Crapcom.
You know what the thing is with that
Damn.
though? That
That's what we call
I'll,
it.
was a time.
I'll actually compare it because I love Crystal Crisis so much. And I love Puzzle Fighter. I think the one thing that Puzzle Fighter has over Crystal Crisis is when you drop that
Explosions.
crystal and the
Oh, yeah.
sound, the explosion
yes.
of like dropping
The
mad
background.
crystals on somebody else and everything just going like, come on, man.
It's the greatest feeling
It's
ever.
so awesome.
And then the enemy, like the person you beat, like defeated, just like,
yeah, just like
they're
hunched
just like,
over. Yeah, I love it.
It's not in the store. I should have sworn I saw
It's
people
not
playing
in.
it.
It's not even in the
No.
mobile.
I'm telling you,
Did they take
Wikipedia
it
was like
away?
it didn't have it. No,
Did they take it away?
pulled
I
it.
saw it being played.
They pulled. They
I looked
canceled
at
it.
it. I was like,
cancel
no.
it?
Wow.
I believe it was canceled.
All right, I'm gonna just say the shit all out.
Go
all
for
at
it.
once. Ready? Final fight.
A remake? Okay. Like,
Okay.
like
how
Streets of
would
Rage.
how
2D,
would- how would
2D,
you
like
do that?
like
Three players.
There's only 3 people, right? It'll be like
Streets of Rage.
Fight and Rage.
Streets
That's
of
what
Rage,
it'd be.
yeah.
It'd be Fight and Rage.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Add some combos in that bitch.
Onimusha.
Onimusha. Oh, they they remade the first one over. Well, they remastered it.
It's a remaster. It's
Yeah.
not a fucking remake, but
Nah.
it's a forgotten franchise because they're not doing anything with it.
I mean, that was mad Japanese though.
I'm gonna say the really crazy one at the end, but Dino Crisis.
I knew someone was gonna say it.
You know, I
That's
was
why I didn't put it
waiting.
on
I
there.
didn't put that. Is like should have been probably the first one mentioned.
It should have been. It should
Yeah,
have been.
But we've mentioned it. I mean, we've talked.
We
about
have.
it.
We
Yeah.
talked about it.
So I assumed it was-
Capcom
really
knows.
forgot.
Capcom knows they fucking up right now.
Listen, we didn't forget about it. Capcom forgot about it.
Listen, if you could, put,
I think it's in. I'm telling you, it's in development.
you
I'm
could put
telling you.
a Resident Evil 2 dinosaur, like that's gonna look insane. A
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus Rex breathing on a window.
I was never intrigued about the one on the was it PS1? It was PS1. Dino Crisis?
PS1.
PS1?
PS1.
I was never intrigued because I'm like, dinosaurs. But like with the Resident Evil 2 remake
Dude,
treatment,
the Raptors are
that's
opening the
fucking-
doors.
That's
though.
terrifying.
Yes.
They were
That is
opening the
legit
doors.
terrifying.
They were opening the doors.
We need
going
Jam-
into the
if it comes out, Jammer needs to play that shit as soon as possible so I can hear him scream.
dude.
At least it's not in space.
Like that was a
They
listen.
dropped the ball.
When Dino Crisis, when Dino Crisis, when
Wow.
Dino Crisis,
You okay?
Crisis, when Dino Crisis first came out, it was at the height of
Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil 2, and Jurassic Park was like
Dino's
a
prices.
fucking crazy franchise.
But it was
like-
terrifying. It was still terrifying then.
No, you have a fucking
So you-
raptor at your window.
Yeah,
That is-
dude.
I will shit myself. Like,
Dude.
that is foul. That's foul, dude.
Like just picture Resident Evil replaces zombies with dinosaurs.
And they're
It's
fast.
They will-
fucking
they will
insane.
hunt you down.
If they want
It
an
was
action-based Resident Evil, that was the action-based Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Don't make Resident Evil action-based when you have an action-based game already like it.
Yeah.
And
Basically,
they,
yeah.
then they go to space.
Yeah, they walled out. They walled out. They walled out. On that. They walled out.
Nah, I like a little action in my Resident Evil.
I know, but I'm saying when you have a franchise
myself.
made for that particular
Right.
thing,
Right.
keep one horror, keep one action.
Yeah.
Come on,
And I mean,
they forgot about this completely.
I wouldn't mind if they made it if they were gonna bring this back if they made it co-op because
could
you have
work.
to work together to try
Yeah.
to like escape.
I'm
or fight
always.
the dinosaurs.
I'm never gonna say no to co-op.
I
Then
wouldn't
change
mind
the
if
name
they
to
did
Jurassic Park and make you two little kids. Why
Well,
not?
that's what they wanted, but they
Why
couldn't
not?
get the licensing, so they were
Exactly.
like, "Nah, we're gonna make it our own shit."
Why not?
But I got 3 more left. The Ace Attorney games.
Kev is on you with that.
All the Ace Attorney games need
Pause.
to like they just.
He agrees with you on that.
I don't even get that. Well, but
no.
all right.
no,
I said he was on
He
you
said
with that.
Kevin's on you with that. I said pause.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
I'm like-
god, dude.
Because I'm like, wait, Ace Attorney? I don't get that. That doesn't make sense. Pause. Ace
Objection.
Attorney?
All right.
Objection.
There
Yeah,
you go.
objection.
There you go.
I never played it.
No,
No,
you would like it,
I have it for the Switch. I need to get to it.
especially.
Well, they
Yeah,
got the trilogy
Yeah.
for the Switch, the first. two.
I bought it for the Switch, but I want to see a new game. I want to see a new.
It's supposedly in development.
What? 2 years now? They've been saying this shit. 2 years? Come on.
Yeah, they got to draw it. They got to
like
write it.
they
gotta
came
do
out
it.
with how many on the 3DS? They came out with the fucking 2DS.
So
They came out with the phone
Exactly.
ones on there.
So like
they
they're
were
developing all these shits for the other consoles, man. Come on. What's going on? What's going on?
coming soon, hopefully. Hey,
But
oh no, sorry, no. 3DS had 3. We only got 2. One of them stayed. in
really?
Japan.
well, you had there was a spin-off
Yeah,
too.
Look at that. Look at that. The next game.
it was like 100 years in the past or something. But it was like his ancestor. But yeah,
Still
So,
forgotten.
I would say you liked as far as story driven stuff.
Yeah.
Do you remember what was it? Hotel Dusk, I think was the name of it for the DS. It was
Yeah.
I like that game, right?
I love that game. Love it.
it's a long. It's not really the same shit, but it has elements.
It's a mystery game.
It has elements of that though, because you have to find evidence to.
I know
to
I like
contradict.
it. I just haven't played it.
You would love it. You would
Yeah.
like it. You would like it a lot. All
Hotel
right,
Dust is awesome. Though.
2 more games. I got Dark Void. I don't know. Nobody
I don't know
played
what
this.
that is.
fucking
That was
game.
for PlayStation 3, right?
It was for PlayStation 3 and
Was
also
that
for the
the-
Xbox. I had it for the Xbox 360.
You had to jump behind walls and stuff. It was vertical.
Nah, it was a actually it's
sure?
funny because I
hell
looked I remember this now and I'm like, damn, this is exactly like what the fuck is the game? The shit that failed. It was an online only game. The one that you bought.
Anthem.
Anthem. It basically was like
online.
Didn't you have
failed.
a jetpack?
yes.
You
It was
jump-
like
you duck
you're like a
behind stuff.
rocketeer and you shot. You're like it
You
was
duck
like a,
behind stuff though.
yeah, but it was a third person shooter where you had a jetpack and you could fly and shit and you could fucking the bosses were fucking
That went
dope.
nowhere.
That
went
shit
nowhere.
was crazy because it was actually a good game. It was a hidden gem.
But was it a
hidden gem.
franchise?
There we go. Yeah.
All right, so it wasn't a franchise.
Ah, yeah.
Well, we already broke
It
the
wasn't
mold
a
on that.
I broke.
I heard. I
But,
remember it though.
But
It was-
yeah,
they-
no, it was a good game, man. If like it's a hidden gem.
I remember Me too, which is by Capcom.
Oh yeah, I had that shit. I don't even.
which
play,
is also good,
I haven't played it.
but that's not a franchise.
Not a franchise.
He's at the
I'm not a rapper though.
Yeah. And the last game I have, which is a franchise,
Actually, I am.
Street Fighter EX.
Ooh, EX. EX.
I have
Imagine-
no fucking. By the way, I have
Was
no
Skullmania
fucking.
or
I have
whatever?
no idea.
Yeah.
No idea how they would
Skull-
do Street Fighter EX because they already
Well,
have
they
Street
made
Fighter 5.
EX Layer, which is by the same people who made that, and they have Skullmania and all those people who aren't
Okay.
Street Fighter characters in that game. That
Yeah.
came out last year, and they
I
did
see.
pretty good with it. As
I
decent
enjoyed
game.
that game.
I did too.
It
I
was a
enjoyed
good-
it.
at the time.
That was
it
the first 3D Street Fighter.
They
Yeah.
had a part 3. They had a
Yes.
part 3, and it
Yes,
was
they
2
did.
players.
Top
That was
top
crazy.
hat game.
Yeah, I saw it,
That's how I saw it too.
and it was
Really?
2 players through the whole game,
Wait, 2 players? What? Like co-op?
co-op.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
The 3D one, EX3.
Give me a sec.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and that was when they said they went
Wow.
back to it in Street Fighter Alpha. One of the Street Fighter was 3, I think so.
Yeah.
3.
But they was in that first. And it looked pretty crazy.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I like
But it came
that
out,
mode.
I think, too late? All other systems out. Tekken was out. It was getting killed.
It came out in a time where
If Tekken 3 was out, it was over.
it was trying to compete with Tekken and it was trying to compete with, all the 3D
Listen, Virtual
fighters that
Fighter
were-
couldn't even compete anymore.
Nah,
At that
man.
time,
Dead or Alive, you got all these. It was too much. Too
no,
much
Dead or Alive
competition.
2, Hardcore, whatever. That was the name of it. Wow.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Oh,
was a
wow,
rough
it
time.
is co-op.
Rough time.
Nah, it was good.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, there's all kinds of shit going on.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
But nobody can find that. Do you know
Nope.
what that game is?
Yeah, it was co-op. It had 3, like you could
Yo, Vegas in the game.
2 against 1.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the
I
only
just got punched. in the face.
only fighting games that you could pause double team the opponent.
Chuck's reaction. I love Chuck's reaction.
'Cause that's all- I thought about it before I said. I was like,
Double
wait,
team, pause.
Well,
pause, double team.
Capcom in general had a lot of franchises. And I think we ran through pretty much most of them. Most of them. So I'm sure if there's anything
Yeah.
that we missed, put it in the comments if you believe that a franchise that we missed should
Hell yeah.
be
Oh, there's
brought back.
a ton of them, man. There's a ton.
Yeah.
I didn't know Capcom was responsible for that Punisher game too.
Yes.
Were they
Oh, the one with Nick
responsible
Fury.
for-
Yes.
Not a franchise, but
Yeah, it's
yes.
not a franchise, but yeah, they're
It was
responsible.
a final
for it.
fight, basically.
That game.
And
I-
Knights of the
I-
Round, they were responsible
What about
for, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Raiden.
want to see that Punisher game made.
No, you have it.
Well, they had Avengers too, right? Didn't they? An arcade?
Yes, they did have
Yes.
Avengers.
Nah, I think that was Trade
No,
West.
they had
No,
an
it was
Avengers
Capcom.
game.
Capcom was
had one.
Capcom was the Avengers game.
Capcom.
had one.
Cap.
They had one.
Captain America in the event. The
Com-
four-player
Yeah.
one?
I don't know if
Cop-
it's that one,
Cop-
but they have an Avengers game. But it's not a franchise, so it's not.
No, it's not a franchise, but yes, they published that game.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys, were reminded of some of these titles that you may have forgotten,
Yeah, man.
because I know we ran through them all.
What's going on in the chat, by the way?
Not much. It's kind of
It's
quiet.
quiet today. All right.
So y'all
So-
check it out when we
Yeah.
throw this on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
That's right, because guess what? Our next podcast has a special guest. I don't want to give it away,
Nah.
but I don't want y'all to overthink it.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you like that, right?
You don't want to overthink too much, man.
You don't want to overthink it. Too
About our next guest.
You don't want to underthink either.
You just killed the whole shit. You just killed it.
I gotta throw them off, man. You can't just give it away.
I didn't give anything away. I said don't overthink it.
Check out the Twitter if you want to know.
Check out the Twitter. Yes, check out all our social media.
Kev, what was that laugh?
Oh,
Wow.
I'm glad we got it clear.
I'm done.
That's going to be a
anyway,
I'm done with that.
it's good seeing you guys. By the way, out there, good seeing you, Kev, Chalk.
Same
All
here.
right, signing off.
Always a
Till
pleasure.
next time, y'all.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, you cut them off, man. Hard.
Nah, it's all
Nah, they're
good.
still there.
They're still there. They're still on the line, right? All right. Well,
All right.
Not anymore.
not anymore because we're going to the
Bye.
later, guys. Thank you. Good seeing you, man. Stay safe. So, thank you guys out there for watching the podcast today. It's been very fun. It was a very fun podcast.
Yes.
We talked a lot of stuff.
Yes.
But for anybody out there who doesn't know, you know, if you guys like watching this stuff and you haven't already, be sure to hit that button right there. That's right on the bottom. It says subscribe. Hit that. Hit that right there.
Well, that button, not actually, hit the subscribe button under that, though. Because it might just pause.
Yeah, it might stop the video. Don't hit that. If you're listening to this, you know what to do. You know what to do. But yeah, follow us on all our social media because we do giveaways randomly.
You never know.
You never know when we'll do it, but we do giveaways randomly. So you know, follow us and we'll let you know what's going on.
And when can you see the podcast live?
But yeah, if you want to see us live, you can see us live every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time
That's right, Eastern. Suckers live.
on YouTube
Bang, bang.
every Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right. If we're not going to stream on Wednesday, we'll let you know. We'll give you a heads up. But
How about that audio?
that audio podcast, you can listen to us on all the streaming services, all the audio streaming services. We're available on everything from Spotify,
Apple
Stitcher,
Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all that good stuff. That was a lot of stuff to say at once, man. Yeah, man. I don't want to end it, man. I don't want to end it, but
All
I
right,
got
so tell me how your day was then.
Actually, you know, it wasn't that bad.
And on that note, till next time.
Till next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching once again. Stay safe, everybody. Be good. Until next week. Peace.